Right, that should be everything done, including my football club. Right. Where do we fucking start with this one? Big up to everybody that's locked in. Big up to Said for the raid. Big up everyone. Like, subscribe, all of that bullshit. I don't know where we fucking go from this one, bro. Doggied by Eric Ten Hag. Doggied by Eric Ten Hag ball, bruv. Do you know how embarrassing that is? No, True Blue, there's no audio issue. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm starting with this. I'm trying to figure out where I'm starting with this. No, what do you mean refresh? The audio's fine. The audio's fine. This is just a mess. There's so many different areas to go through, but don't tell me there's actually an audio problem. Is there an audio issue? No, there isn't. No one's saying there is an audio issue. All right, cool. Right. That might be not just the most embarrassing performance of the season. That might be the most embarrassing performance I've ever seen from Chelsea. Ever. But forget last season, forget Southampton away, Leeds away, forget some of the performances we've seen at the end of Sarri's time, at the end of Conte's time, at the end of Mourinho's. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Individually, we were hideous. The players could genuinely struggle to string 3 or 4 successive passes together. I actually want to know how many times we got dispossessed. I want to know how many times we got dispossessed because the football I saw was fucking embarrassing. The excuses, the game management, the decision-making is pathetic. It's fucking atrocious. Every single aspect of that game was a disgrace to this football club. Every single aspect of it. That was a manager and a squad in fucking free fall. And if you watched that game, you would have thought that we were the team struggling. And you know what? We are. This is the fourth fucking game this season where I'm saying it's our worst performance of the season. Fourth fucking game this season where I'm saying that. Why is it nearly every time we drop points, we're having our worst performance of the season? Why is that? Why is it so many players are stinking out the pitch consistently? Why is there barely any development within these players? It's the uncomfortable conversation that people don't want to have. But we're going to have all these uncomfortable conversations today. We're going to talk about the players. We're going to talk about this fucking dickhead of a manager. We're going to talk about where this club's going because I don't know what we're doing anymore. I haven't got a fucking clue what we're doing. Where is the mentality? Where is the dignity in this squad? That performance was fucking cowardly. First half, we could barely get out of our half. Second half, we barely even try to because we're drawing and we want to hold the fucking point against the worst Man United side I've ever seen. We're beyond washed, man. We're beyond washed. Big up Go AM saying Passion Merchants are saying we lost because we're missing the GOAT Gala dog tonight. Yeah, we did miss him to an extent. But maybe if that dickhead weren't running around like a fucking Rottweiler on Sunday, maybe we would have had him in the squad. Maybe. But here's the thing. It wouldn't have even made much of a difference. Yeah, we would have pressed a little bit better off the ball. That would not have accounted for all the disaster classes that we saw yesterday. Conor Gallagher is not the difference between us losing 2-1 and us winning 2-1 in that game. He's not. He's not. At the most, we're a little bit better off the ball. That's it. That's it. And if you want to argue with me, Newcastle away, Brighton in the first half. Don't at me. Don't even at me about it. I know everyone's going to be, oh, you got a Gallagher agenda, all this bullshit. No. fuck off with that shit. You have a Gallagher agenda if you think he's going to be the difference between a win or a loss in that game. Not listening to it. Not listening to it. Big up to Steve saying, big up, bro. That must have been a terrible away day. That's the last away day I'm doing for a while. I don't know when my next away day is going to be, but every away day in December can fuck off. Every away day this month can fuck off. I am not at Luton. I'm not at Luton. I'm not at Wolves. I'm not at Everton. What aways after that? Liverpool. Play like that against Liverpool. We will hold 7. We will hold 7. I'm not going to Liverpool. What's after that? What aways after that? Crystal Palace. Cool. Palace will be my next away, most likely. 10th of February. Not doing one until then. Not doing one until then. My dumbass should have learned on the way to Manchester. I literally was telling myself before I even got in the car with Ziad, don't go. Don't go. Stay at home. Live stream. These men ain't going to turn up. Well, don't bother turning up. You're deluding yourself. In my head, I just thought, nah, you know what? United's the crap. United's the crap. There's no way we don't win this game. There's no way we don't come out of that game with 3 points. No fucking way. You know what I deserve for that?
Dummy. Yeah.
Yep. Deserve that. Fucking deserve that. This is the second time where I didn't listen to my gut instinct. This is the second time I didn't do it. Last time I went up to United, I had the same gut instinct and my dumbass went. This time I did it again. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it, man. Big up Derek saying my heart is done watching Chelsea. Shocking. Well, I'm still going to be here Sunday. Big up for the donation. My dumbass isn't going to give up watching, but I have no confidence anymore. I have no confidence. Both halves were so stinky. The performances I saw from the players were stinky. These men were looking so lazy off the ball. That first goal, Mudryk, Enzo, Caicedo, the 3 of you hang your fucking heads in shame. McTominay could have built a split in the time that he had in that box. He had so much space. So much space. But everyone was just jogging back. Everyone was just jogging back, walking back. Even Disassi to an extent. Because he could have stopped the cutback. But the bigger problems, apparently Jackson also gave the ball away in the build-up. I didn't really see that one back. But I saw the lack of work rate for that first goal. And it was fucking pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The maddest thing about that first half was, in spite of how shit we were, in spite of how crap we were, we still wasted a lot of chances. We still wasted a lot of chances. Jackson gets put in the same position that he was in 3 times against Tottenham. And what does he do? Overplays it. Overplays it. Sterling does nothing other than dive. Mudryk, great assist in everything. I am not blinded by that. You were a bag of shit. You are lazy as fuck. The decision-making, the touches, the lack of work rate, fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic. You are not Eden Hazard. You are not Cristiano Ronaldo. So you can't not do any defensive work rate and just rely on your attacking play. Because it's not at that level. It's not at that fucking level. If you want to do the whole, I'm going to be lazy and jog back, you better be a baller in the final third. And you're not that guy. You're not that guy. So you do the defensive fucking work rate. Because in the wings, we were genuinely setting ourselves up to die. Because you got Colwill, who's going to offer no attacking support on the left-hand side, and then you got Mudryk, who's going to offer no attacking support. You got Mudryk, who's going to offer no defensive support. So either way, the pair of them are isolated, and then you have the exact same thing on the right with Cucurella and James. Like, what the fuck? We set ourselves up to get bummed. To get fucking bummed. Enzo and Caicedo as well, by the way. I've spent so long defending the pair of you two and you just spat in my face. Just spat in my face. You two are meant to be marshalling the midfield and you got done by Amrabat and Bruno. Amrabat and Bruno. Are you fucking kidding me? No passing. Playing like you're in fucking Tim's. No positional awareness. Bypass for fun like a hot knife through butter. The pair of you need to be doing better than that shit. The pair of you need to be doing better than that. I'm not defending that performance. I'm not defending that. Sterling ineffective, Jackson ineffective, Palmer, nothing worked out for him bar the goal. The thing with Palmer, though, like, he's still got enough credit on the back, and I'm not ripping him yet, but that weren't good enough. I'm not going to pretend it weren't good enough. Absolutely hideous. We were set up to fail. James also comes on and has a hideous cameo. Absolutely outrageous cameo. But even then, it's like, why did we leave Colwell at left back? But then it goes down to this stupid fucking brain dead manager, and I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm finished with POCh. I have no confidence in this guy anymore. I've had barely any confidence to fucking begin with. But at this point, no confidence. Straight up no confidence. This guy is a fucking pussy. This guy is a fucking pussy. 4 months. 4 months we have been watching Chelsea play. And these motherfuckers still cannot play out the back consistently. And then we keep trying the same thing even though it's not working. We keep trying it. And then when we finally get a goal, we want to protect the point again. We want to protect the point again. You see how we barely get out of our half in the second half, and then as soon as we concede, we're bombing players forward. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The tactics are bullshit. The game management is fucking bullshit. The post-match press conference, the post-match quotes. He said he wasn't disappointed because he thinks they gave everything. We are literally back to fucking Graham Potter. We are back where we started. You got dog-eared by Ten Hag. The players look clueless, but you're saying they gave everything. What do you mean? You told them not to. You told them to sit back. You fucking told them to sit back. He said they deserved the victory. They had more energy than us. Maybe we were affected because we played Sunday with one less. So now the excuse was we were down to 10 men for 60 minutes. In a game that we sat back in when we went down to 10 men. So we weren't even pressing relentlessly after that point. But this is the excuse. The excuse is that we played Sunday with one. We play one game a week. We play one game a fucking week. And we're talking about extra game time as the excuse. We are so done out. We are so finished. I got no confidence left in this guy. Trust is earned. Don't sit there and tell me to blindly back this manager. No. Faith is earned. Trust is earned. When people didn't believe in Tuchel, you know what he did? He beat all the best managers in Europe, got 3 wins on Pep's head top, and won the Champions League. And then people believed him. Jose Mourinho came in and said, I am the special one, and then he won back-to-back league titles. That's the difference. That's the difference. This guy is excuse after excuse after fucking excuse. And I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. This team struggles with the basics of football. The basics. Meanwhile, I will see Ange come into Tottenham and instantly get results. He goes into Man City away with Emerson Royale and Davies in the back two, and he keeps Erling Haaland quiet. Emery has got Villa cooking to the point where they're quietly being spoken about in a title race. Now we're 3 points behind Bournemouth. Bournemouth, who also had a new manager that season, by the way. Also had a new manager. De Zerbi. Why is it De Zerbi can get a tune out of Colwell? He can get a tune out of Mudryk. He can get a tune out of Caicedo. But this manager can't do it. Riddle me that. Without just saying trust the process. No. Show me what to trust in. Show me what to trust in. Because I have nothing to believe in at this point. Nothing to believe in. And we could say, yeah, maybe an experienced striker could save us. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. But you know what it would also do? It probably would paper over the cracks too. It would probably paper over the entire cracks. We'd be ignoring the game management, the excuses and all that shit, because at least we got someone who's burying chances. Maybe we'd have a few more wins. And all the stuff I've spoken about is only from today, by the way. Okay, you've been sitting here bitching for 18 minutes, yet you're still here giving me a view. Fuck off. If you don't want to be here, fuck off. I've got more than 800 man coming into this stream anyway. I don't need you if you don't want to hear my bullshit. Fuck off. All the stuff I've spoken about was only from today, by the way. I can go right back to the list that I had from the entire season. West Ham, Carney for Mudryk, Enzo in the 10, Thiago Silva shoehorned into every single team, protecting the point against Bournemouth, a winless Bournemouth team, 2 forwards at home against Luton and Nottingham Forest, Gallagher right wing v Newcastle, Mudryk off v Villa and Jackson off at Villa for a DM, and then to bring on a striker at 1-0 down. Colwell at left back, Chilwell at left wing, Disasi right back v Brentford. The low blocks, struggling to break down fucking Wimbledon. The excuses. I can go off. I can keep going off if I want to. I'm not turning based off one game. I've been very fucking patient. Very fucking patient. All I see is excuses and I see bullshit. And I'm done with it now. Get me results. Get me results or stop the waffle. Stop the fucking waffle. Don't sit here. We are near the halfway point of the season and we could drop to 11th by the end of the day. We could drop to 11th by the end of the day. Don't feed me this PR bullshit. I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. This manager, as far as I'm concerned, until I see any changes, he ain't the guy. He ain't the guy. And before anyone asks me, who would you rather bring in? I don't know and I don't care. All I see right now is what's in front of me. And what's in front of me, I have no faith in. I have no faith in. So I don't know. I don't know. And I don't even have a lot of confidence that we bring in the right guy if that's the case. This is where, for all people who say, I don't talk about the owners and I don't talk about the infrastructure, here I will talk about it. Because this is the second manager that we're trusting. This is the second manager that we're trusting, and it's not working. It's not working. This manager ID is pathetic. This manager ID is pathetic. And the recruitment team need to hold their heads up for this one. They need to hold their heads up for this one. Because you picked POCh when you had months to decide who was going to be next. You had months to decide. And you went for POCh. So now that's your grave too, as well as his. That's your grave. Even when it comes to players, like genuinely, I think a better manager would get a better tune out of these lot. So to the players, I'm onto them on a game-by-game perspective, unless you were here from last season. I'm onto you from a game-by-game perspective. The manager, you are not Mikel Arteta. This is not your first job. So I don't need to judge you on a game-by-game perspective. I'm looking at everything as a whole. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Straight up. Big up to everyone watching on Twitter. This stream's ending. Go onto YouTube and go on Carefree Lewis G if you want to see it there. And peace. Peace. Big up to everyone still here on YouTube and Twitch and all of that. Yeah. So there you go. The recruitment system, they can hold smoke as well. I am not an Bowley stan. I am not anybody's stan except this football club. But I've said when it came to Bowley, at least he put $1 billion on the table when we needed it. The problem is this manager. This manager's not it. Straight up not it. The players, they can hold the smoke as well. The players can hold the smoke too. There is not a single positive. No player is leaving here with their heads held high. The only positive you could even say is Sanchez shot stopping. Sanchez shot stopping. Great. His passing, though, is becoming a very, very big problem. It's a massive factor in us being stuck in our own half yesterday. It led to the penalty. Literally led to the penalty. Colwell should have done so much better for the second goal, and him blaming VAR, saying VAR's got an agenda against him or something, is fucking pathetic. But he's a left back. He's not. She shouldn't be playing left back anyway, so I don't have too much smoke for him. Like, you're doomed from the start when we're playing you there for a full fucking 90. For a full 90. Who else? Enzo Caicedo, you just disgraced me yesterday. The pair of you disgraced me. Pies Ornstein tweet. Oh, please tell me it's a sacking. Please tell me it's a sacking. What is Ornstein saying? I don't know if Poch's position being in doubt. To the contrary, the hierarchy will want to be building with him, but everyone knows this is a results industry, and I'll expect them to review how he is doing in the summer. Man said the summer. Man said the fucking summer, bruv. The fucking summer. Well, I mean, at the very least, like, you have to find... You can't sack him until the right option's there, I guess. But whatever. Whatever. Yeah, road to 40 points is long. I might dead-ass reach 40k before this team does. In fact, how far are we from 40k? I'm 24 subs off 40k. I never thought I'd be this dejected to hear that I'm this close to 40k, but fucking hell, I'm actually going to reach it before this Tapped Football Club does. I'm so done. I'm so done. What the hell? I mean, come on, what's another manager going to... Better than this shit. Come on, Chloe. Better than this shit. As a bare minimum, he would do better than what we have right now. Better than what we have right now. What was the super chat saying? Sorry, I've had a lot of shit I need to get off my chest. I was driving back with Ziad. Big up to Ziad, by the way, because that guy did like an 11-hour round trip for that shit. And he got kicked out at halftime for no reason, which, low-key, fair play to the stewards. They were kind of saving him from that bullshit. But still, my experience of that match day might have been bad. Ziad had it way worse, and he drove up for 11 hours. Big up to Ziad. Big up to Ziad. Oh, it's fucking outrageous, man. What? Is this going to be the story for the rest of the season? Like, no, it's just PR bullshit. It's PR bullshit. But the players were tired from last game. Yeah. Well, if Arne Slot wants in, then go for it. Big up to Keyshawn saying Jackson has to be the worst striker. Even high school strikers could score. I hear it. But also, when the coaching is a bag of shit, I can only cuss him to a certain point. He does need to do better, though. This overplaying is really starting to get annoying. It is really starting to get annoying. And this is where I do get an experienced striker could be the difference. But it doesn't negate all of the other problems that I'm seeing right now. It doesn't negate any of them. Only the fans are keeping the blue flag flying high. The fans are starting to lose patience. That was the first time I saw the players getting booed. And you know what? Fair play to the players for actually coming over and still clapping the fans. Because last season, we had cunts like Havertz, Pulisic, Ziyech, Jorginho, Kovacic, who just walk off. We'd make a 5 or 6 hour trip, all for them to walk off and not even show us any appreciation. At least they came in and they firmed the fans' response to their bullshit performance. Fair play. Fair play. But I'm glad the fans aren't just taking this shit either. Everton, I feel like the fans are going to turn on Poch if we don't win. I feel like the match-going fans are going to start turning. I won't be there to see it or hear it. No chance. You couldn't pay me to go. You dead ass couldn't pay me to go to that game. But the fans are going to turn on him very soon. And when the fans turn on him, I think that's when it's going to start getting really peak for him. That's when I think Poch is going to be really on borrowed time. Big up to Rigo Park saying we keep... Yeah, Warrior, watch-alongs, of course. Every away I'm doing a watch-along. So we basically have away day watch-alongs until Palace, I guess. Because, again, I am not going. I am done wasting my time and my energy on that shit. I'm good. Erik ten Hag, man, the most under-pressure manager in the league. The guy comes out and says, what was it? Chelsea don't like to defend. And then we went and we spread our cheeks for him. How do you let Ten Hag speak on that much confidence against our football club and he actually backs his chat? POCh, come see your guys. Come see your competition, you prick. Absolute prick. Big up Rigo Park saying we keep hyping mids, Cobham boys. Colwell shit. James can go, and for fuck's sakes, Connor is not the answer. I get roasted for saying Caicedo and Enzo's not worth the money. Embrace how crap we are for your health. I can't lower the standards and embrace it. I'm sorry, brother. I cannot. All we have left is our standards. All we have left is that. Once we do that, once we lose that, we lose the identity of this football club. So I can't do that. I can't do that. In terms of the Cobham boys, Colwell, as crap as he was, like, I'm not writing him off until we give him centre-back minutes. I'm not doing it. We are setting him up to fail at left-back. We're setting him up to fail. I can't be on to him. James, oh, what a shit cameo, bruv. What a shit cameo. Let's just pretend the knee pain was the reason for that. But boy. At least he offered us something going forward. At the back, though. No. Between the posts, if you can't understand the difference between playing a fullback and playing as a centre-back, I cannot help you. I cannot help you. Connor is not the answer. Connor's the only answer to the dead off-the-ball work rate that I saw yesterday. That's it. That's it. In terms of, oh, we miss Conor Gallagher, this would have been the difference in the game. Shut up, man. It don't make any difference. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Caicedo and Enzo, we won't talk about the price tag if they perform consistently. That performance was a disgrace. That performance was a fucking disgrace. Straight up. So now the price tag does come into question because the performances aren't there. Performances just aren't there. Who else is... big up to LVRNC saying, as a United fan, I can emphasize, seems like you guys are going through a similar situation with us post-Fergie. I hope it gets better for you lot, though. I do think it will, just once his manager goes. I believe in the crop of players that we have. I haven't lost faith in them. I've lost faith in the direction that they're being led in. That's my problem. That's my problem. I've seen Ange, Emery, and De Zerbi, and they shat all over this process talk. So, process my back foot. You can either manage or you can't. And this guy, he looks like a fraud. Looks like a straight fraud. Big up to Chris Kill 08 saying POCh won't get sacked unless near relegation. Not that, unless we lose unless we don't get Europe, unless we're nowhere near Europe. Then I think his job's going to be up for jeopardy. Right now, we just have to sit back and firm it. Owners don't want an elite manager. Here's the thing, man. Like, they said this about Tottenham, though, and then Tottenham went and got themselves Ange. Like, you could just get a good coach. When you're talking about an elite manager, you're talking about a manager that's won at the top level already. Or, like, one of the best managers in the world. Someone with a fat CV. Ange doesn't necessarily have the braziest CV. Neither does De Zerbi. Emery's is good in terms of the Europa League, but I think that's about it, unless you can correct me in the comments section. So it's just like, can you coach or can you not? That's just it. Can you coach or can you not? Big up Mohamed Orabi saying we lost because we played Caicedo in Enzo's position as the deep line playmaker. No, I just think the midfield just had no balance. Actually, no, not even no balance. They just didn't turn up. Caicedo played like he was in Tim's. Enzo just looked lost. He was like a deer in the headlights all game. Fat says, noted boss, all sorts. I guess you're talking about the away tickets. Yeah, just don't show it to someone I don't know, innit? Other than that, I don't care. But I doubt I'm doing an away until Palace. You can shout me about Liverpool, just in case I change my mind. But I doubt it. I really doubt it. I'm probably going to fuck Liverpool off. I am not on that. Big up to Daniel saying, I understand 100% why people are POCh out, but not much changes if we sack him. Maybe we move up a few positions. That's about it. Well, brother, if we move up a few positions, we'll be in Europe. So Like, I think that would be a bit positive, my friend. I fair enough if you're POChed out. Fair enough. You're a very loyal man. I'm not with it with this guy anymore. I've been very critical of him from the start of the season, but I've done my best to be patient. I've done so much work to be patient. I have no faith in this guy. Faith is earned. Trust is earned. Earn my faith. You don't just walk in, get given the manager's job, do fuck all for 4 months, and just be like, oh, it's all right. I'll back you because you're Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just not doing it. If you are good enough to play for Chelsea or to manage Chelsea, show it. Show it. Show it, or you ain't that guy, man. You ain't that guy. Big up to Professor the King saying Connor is trash. Poor performance from... What? He must be trolling. Connor is trash. Poor performance from him yesterday. Sell him now. Rubbish midfielder. Enzo Caicedo, flawless. POCh, best manager in the world. Jackson, Ballon d'Or. Fucking hell. There was a lot of sarcasm in that. Okay, I think I got that at the end. Well, what is he trying to say? You're trying to say the reverse of all of that. Like, Gallagher, he has improved this season, but mentally he still needs to grow up a little bit. Enzo Caicedo, crap yesterday. POCh, Jackson Ballon d'Or, yeah, 100% trolling. Fair enough. Big up to Professor for the donation. Big up to What a Golazo, saying Mourinho 3.0, Zidane, Conte, or Ancelotti is who we need. I don't even know if Jose would change anything except the mentality of the squad. Hey, maybe we need that. Zidane, Conte, Ancelotti, go for it. Go for it. All of them can't be worse than what we already have. All of them can't be worse than what we have. Actually, tell a lie. 2023 Conte, maybe. He might be worse. He might be. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is with POCh, this is hideous. This is straight hideous. Yeah, bro. We are what? I think... How many points off 16th? 6 points away. We have to go to Goodison Park. We have one win in Goodison Park since 2017. And even that one was the most fugazi win I've seen in my life. 1-0 Jorginho penalty last season, and we never deserved to win. We never deserved to win. Who else is there? Big up to Keyshawn. Big up to Keyshawn, my guy. What's he saying? So hopefully we get a De Zerbi or some good coach. He failed with PSG with all the quality he has. He's not going to do much of these. Exactly. I think the only thing that saves me from just from saying that these guys need to sack POCh right now is that who's out there? Who's out there? Don't sack him unless you got the guy ready to come in. Unless you got a new coach who's ready. Because if not, then what are we doing? We're going to go back to calling Frank Lampard back for the job. God forbid. God forbid. This time last season, I said the dumb shit where I said vibes. It can't get any worse. No. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're not doing it. No Lampard. No Lampard. I saw a picture of him at the bridge with Broja and Gallagher a few days ago. I nearly had a heart attack. I was thinking, fuck, they're actually considering this. They're going to bring Lampard back. I don't want Lampard at the wheel. I might actually off myself. Like, my mental health is already deteriorating by the week. The last thing I need to do is be brought back to fucking Lampard ball. But then genuinely, like, what was the difference between the game we saw yesterday and the game that we saw last season? Both games were as pitiful. Both games were as pitiful as each other. Genuinely, what was the difference other than we didn't concede 2 more goals? Is that bad that we might be playing at Lampard level? We might actually be playing at Lampard level. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell, man. This shit is just so dejecting. Oh, big up to Victoria. I don't usually see you in here. Big up. I know you're stressed, but keep your chin up. Big up. Love, appreciate it. It's hard to keep my chin up. I'll be so real with you. Yo, I had to go deal with Saeed, Flawless, and Kaz after the game. And losing the way we did yesterday was even worse than last season. Last season, I could go and take the piss about it. I was like, we're a joke. We're not serious. We're going to give you top 4. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This time, it's meant to be the reverse effect. But no, we're just going there and getting battered again. I'm sick of Manchester away days. It's good for the nightlife, but that's it. All I do is just arrive, lose, leave. Same shit. Same shit. I've traveled to Manchester about 10, 11 times now. Maybe even more than that. I'm still yet to see a win. The last time I've seen us win at Manchester was fucking 2016. 2016 at Man City. Fucking hell, bruv. When was the last time I even saw a draw there? When was the last time I saw a draw? It might have been 2019. It might have been fucking 2019. 2019, the last time I saw a draw there. No, 21-22, I didn't go. I was on DR Sports. I missed that one. So I didn't even get to see that one. Didn't even get to see us get a point at Old Trafford, let alone 3. Yeah, 18-19. The Marcus Alonso goal. Juan Mata scored against us. That's the last time I saw a point in Manchester. Fucking hell, man. And Cuckoo is the answer. Our fucking deluded supporters. The amount of pressure that we're putting on this brother's shoulders is so unfair on him. And if he doesn't ball out immediately, everyone's going to be onto him, and it's just not going to be fair on him. It's not going to be fair on him. You owe... Fuck off, man. I don't owe Minerals FC shit. That guy just cries about mountain habits on a daily basis and blames everything on Todd Boehly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even think Boehly was the one who handpicked Pochettino. I think it was the board who did that. Let me know in the comment section. But all he is just a Boehly agenda and just getting fucking tag teamed by Mountain Kai. I'm not listening to this shit. I'm not listening to his shit. Not listening to his bullshit at all. Is there any other super chats? No, that's it. That's it. And says send the link to the panel. Alex is asking for the link as well. Yeah, cool. Cool. I think I've got everything off my chest. Just... Oh, big up DK saying, get me a defensive coach. We need wins, not tiki-taka. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, we already have a defensive-minded manager. He's just a bitch about it. He's just a bitch about it. At 1-1, I dead-ass saw our team refuse to want to bring the ball forward. And when we drove the ball forward, it was one man by himself. Yeah. This troll can hold a block. I ain't got time for you. Big up to Lee Runham. Big up, my guy. It's been a minute, man. I hope you're doing well. Long time no speak, bro. Progress. You won't progress mid-players. Simple. Remember the days we were confident against mid-teams that we'd win? Me too. Here's the thing. We're speaking about these players like they've reached their peak already. They haven't. They need to be being coached. They need to be being coached to improve. The only players I've seen improve are Sterling and Gallagher. And they were here last season. He's not improved anybody that has been brought in. From what I've seen. Nobody. Nobody's improved. So that's got to go to the manager. Your issues. No, POCh had a hand in some of these. Like, he was involved in the conversation with a lot of these signings. With a lot of them. And plus, they can all be molded into his image too. It's just, wow, look, they're being molded to being bags of shit. If I speak on yesterday's performance, I'll lose my head. Brother, just speak on it. We're all losing our head. We're all losing our head. It's okay. It's okay. Big up to Professor the King saying get Lauren and... Huh? Paul Winstanley, I guess you're talking about. Fair enough. Fair enough. A big up, Professor, for the donation. There is no A-listers, but there is a live back again pod. I'm going to die a slow death tonight. I'm going to die a slow death on that pod. Ah, kill me. There is no A-listers. Like, I refuse to do A-listers this week. I refuse to do A-listers. Dead ass. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't be asked. You all can cook me on the back again pod. And that is it. And that is it. Right, yeah. Let me put the link out. Big up to everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out. Links are dropping. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. All right. I think I sent that to everyone. All right, cool.
Hello.
Yes.
Here we are again, eh? What's it going to be this time, guys? Oh, fuck's sake. Where's this guy here, man? But
leave him, man. Just leave him.
Even I have problem with Steve today. What the fuck is he thinking? Like, how you can call Rhys James is not one of the best right backs?
Big up Flawless. If you want the link, let me know.
Hey,
to be fair, he got spun a lot yesterday, but fucking hell, man. That was atrocious, wasn't it, yesterday?
No, but his excuse was not even because of that game. His excuse that fraud of the pale Jesus was excuses about, but because he's always injured, he's not available. That's what he said.
That's all it is. That's literally all it is.
No way.
All right, Lee Bell, I can't lie. You've been getting on. Wait. Lee Bell, you've been getting on to me.
Can you make it worse than this?
You better come up here as well, Lee Bell. I can't lie. I don't like this kind of bully, you know. Fucking Lee Bell, yeah.
What?
Bruv, Lee Bell keep meshing me a lot, man. Fucking bully you. This guy bullying me a lot, man.
The only person that doesn't need to be on the panel.
Get your ass fucking in here, you pussy. Get your ass fucking in here, pussy, man. You fucking pussy.
Fatter, I understand you being annoyed by that. I really do. The only thing I will say is you say this to Steve basically every stream, so it kind of goes both ways. So
fucking cunts you are.
Yeah, but why is this fraud doing here? Why is this?
Wants to cook. Like, that's fine.
Nah, we
I don't think he wants to cook, man. He only here.
You know, what do you think I want to do? What do you think I want to do?
For the number one, your job is shut the fuck up for a second, and ask Lewis. Ask yourself, when did the last time this fraud showed up?
Get in here, Lee Bell. You
when Will lost.
Pussy.
Again, you remember that time he comes here with that.
I think the last time I was here, I think it was either the Nottingham Forest game or the Cole Palmer transfer. I don't know which one came last. Actually, I've lost track of time. Which one came last? Was it it was Nottingham Forest one? I think that was the last time I've been here. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's been a while, and I've been busy. That's why I haven't been on the streams. But furthermore, we need to have a conversation about this. We need to have actually no. I feel like we're having the conversation. This manager's shit, and he needs to go.
The manager's shit now.
Yes.
Last time you was here, I was a dickhead because I said the manager was shit.
I didn't. I didn't say you were a dickhead.
No.
I said you jumped the gun. You jumped the gun.
No.
You jumped the gun. Yes. You jumped the gun.
Take that same gun and push it in your mouth and pull the trigger, you dickhead. Don't come join my side now. No,
there's no sides on this shit.
It's called being correct.
That's not
And
side
furthermore,
anymore.
being
We all know
correct.
this
and
shit
actually,
anyway.
you went back on
I
that.
wasn't
You went back on
I
that.
was
You went
correct.
back on it. Initially,
I
you
was
said that
correct.
the manager.
Say it.
You said,
Say it.
hold on.
Say I
No,
was
no,
correct.
because bro,
Say
you
it, bitch.
backtracked. You
Say it.
backtracked. You
Say it.
backtracked.
Say
You
I was
initially
correct.
said you wanted this manager out, and then everybody started.
Say I was
Everybody wanted to
correct.
make use of your message.
Say
Oh,
I was correct.
he didn't say he wants the manager
Shut
out.
up,
Oh,
you
he's
dildo.
just angry.
You're a
He's just
dildo.
angry. So you
You're
let
a
everybody
dildo.
politically correct
You're a
correct
dildo.
answer. Okay, say
You're
no
a
more.
dildo.
You backtrack.
Everybody
You
know what I've been
backtrack.
saying
And
about this
furthermore,
manager, you
I'm not even
dickhead.
saying I want this manager
You're a
out now. I
dildo.
want the manager out at the end of the
Guys,
season.
let's stop talking over each other, please. I've got a fucking.
The manager's to go at the end of the season. You backtracked. You wanted the manager out, and then everybody politically corrected your message for you, and you were like, "Oh no, I don't want the manager out. I'm just angry.
Suck my
You're
dick.
angry.
You know what? Everybody in here know what I said.
You're a fraud. You are a fraud. I don't want to hear
Your
from you right
father's
now.
a fraud. Your
Okay,
father's
say no
a
more.
fraud. Fuck outta here.
Furthermore,
Fuck is you
this manager's exhausted his
Did
any
he say
leniency you can have with him.
wasn't he the same person that was when we are what's his name, the previous manager, we want him out, he was like, no, you gotta give
Yeah,
us...
and guess what? I was right. I was fucking right. Sacking Potter,
How are you right?
because I told you the issues were deep rooted. We had fundamental issues.
What was the issue? Hold on a second. What was the issue?
What's it called? The players that didn't want to be here. What's it called? The players that didn't want to be here. The fitness levels of the players, which Lampard pointed out. These were the pressing issues at the time, not Potter. Guess what? I take Potter back right now over Pochettino. Potter is way better than this fraud. Pochettino is literally a fraud. He's...
Wow.
I'll explain. I will explain. Don't worry. The Pochettino, Potter, they do the exact same things. They like the quick build-up play and all that rubbish. Besides that, Pochettino does not make in-game subs, does not adapt, does not make substitutions at all.
You know how fragile the
uninspiring
is?
post-game quotes. What
Here's
is
the
different?
thing. Here's
They
the
are the
thing.
fucking same.
Here's the thing. You said that Para did not want the players didn't want to be there, but yet he used those players to play.
What do you mean he used it? What do you mean?
If he knew the players didn't want to play for Chelsea, why did he start them?
Who, Potter? Because he had no choice.
No, my grandma.
What do you want Potter to do? What did you want Potter to drop them?
Yeah.
I guess what he did, he was rotating the head. I think we had a new starting 11 every single game. He did rotate.
No, we didn't.
We did.
No,
what?
we didn't. Kai
No,
Havertz
we did not. No, we
Kai
did not.
Havertz
Kai
was
Havertz played
starting
every game.
Bro, there was. I remember. I believe it was the Southampton game. He played Dach Fofana above him. The only one who didn't get a chance was Aubameyang. The only one who didn't get a chance was Aubameyang.
What are you talking about, man?
Squad anyway.
Say that again? No, like that's just one game. That's just one.
No.
How did he get a chance?
Pulisic was one of the best players when he actually played, but he refused
Then he
to
never
play
played
them.
again. He never played again.
It was another game, exactly. But it constantly keep playing the same players that actually wanted to leave, based on what you're saying. You said that they didn't want to. What's his name? Para started him every game, wasn't it, or was it not?
Well, so with the striker position, we weren't blessed with options.
I'm not asking about the striker. I'm asking about the players that did not want to play.
You mentioned Havertz.
No,
you mentioned Havertz.
I mentioned every player that wanted to leave. He will start, which is Kovacic, Kai Havertz, Mason Mount. Am I right?
No,
and Jorginho.
Mason Mount. Yeah, Mason Mount played a couple of games, but then he was also getting injured during this time. I believe.
Why you all of a sudden start to starter, man?
I've been starting. What's wrong with you? He rotated.
Mason Mount didn't even play anyway. What are you on about?
No, Mason Mount didn't play on the Lampard. He did play some games he did play a lot of games on
the Potter, man. I'm talking about
the Potter he did play, but still he was still rotating the team a lot from what my memory, as far as my memory serves me. We were rotating a lot.
Your memory is about to catch up with you because
we rotated so much. We rotated so much on the Potter. On the POCh, he does no substitutions. He doesn't adapt his tactics. He thinks, oh, it worked well the last game, so we're going to do it the next game.
Anyway.
So, all right, all jokes aside, all banter aside, when I was saying these same things you're saying, what happened? Nothing changed. I said he didn't.
No.
He didn't make
Stuff did
sense.
change.
Don't tell me.
Stuff did-
Well, let
Don't
him land,
tell,
let him
no,
land, let him land.
bro. Let me land. Everything you're saying now, I've been saying since West Ham. So why? Tell me again how I was wrong. Tell me
Okay.
how I was wrong. Just admit that I was right. It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
because first,
Everything I complained about since game one, we're still doing. So
Okay.
what are you telling me? Why
So-
everybody else on the panel and everybody else in the chat and everybody that follow my page know this? Everybody that
So-
follow me on Twitter, everybody that know me in real life know I wanted this manager out since game 2. So
Okay.
why are you telling me I retracted? Tell me when I retracted. Me and you had a
did,
personal conversation?
No. You
When
did. You did retract, and everybody just let you get away with it. You did retract. That's one.
Okay, so
Two,
people,
okay.
when was that? When was that?
Yeah,
people?
This was.
I'm not
This
defending
was.
rubber, Jimmy. I'm not defending the rubber that
This-
vibrates on the
I
command.
don't
I'm not
want to
defending that.
create the conversation. First of all, you were saying POCh out after game 1 and game 2, and the fact of the matter is, we like against Liverpool, there were signs of improvement. We were looking good against West Ham. The first half, there were things that we could look to be like, okay, cool, these are things that we're doing correctly. There was some element of positivity surrounding our team. Since then, it's
What
just got-
positivity? Actually, hold on a second. I gotta call you lies. There's
Okay, go on.
actually more games on the what's his name on the Pochettino. Hold on a second. On the Potter, when he had a couple of games that he did, and then he changed the tactics. What same
Would you look
thing?
at that?
What is actually same thing does the POCh? I just want to know why you defend the fact that you Pochettino in. It's not bother me.
I'm
The
not
fact that you
Pochettino.
use no. The fact
You're
that
not
you
listening
say
as well. Alex,
the-
just land your point.
the what
No, land your point. Like, what's your point, basically?
I'm saying is the fact that you using the same tactics, saying that you want this manager to stay versus the one that you previous one. You use the Potter because you wanted him, but he uses the
No.
same mistakes as a Pochettino, but you
That's
all
not
of a
true.
sudden Pochettino out.
Hold on. On the Potter, what my stance was is that there was too many things working against him for him to be able to succeed. It was impossible for him to succeed in the circumstances that he was given. Pochettino
Okay,
has everything worked out for him, and he's still failing.
Let's not. If you want to talk, if you want to show me how good you are in conversation, let's go point by point because I cannot catch up with
No
you.
problem. Okay,
My
cool.
ADHD medication didn't kick in yet, so
No,
I
fine.
need the point by point.
I
No,
mean,
I don't want to spend too much time talking about Potter. I want to talk about why this manager is a fucking
It's not
fraud.
about Porter. It's not about
I want
Potter.
to talk
I
about
just
the
want to
present. But if you
see.
want to go back in history, we can do that.
I'm not
Potter,
asking,
I already
man.
said,
I'm
let's go point by point. Let's go point by point. Potter had things working against him from
Like what?
when he took the job.
This point one, like what?
The surplus
Himself.
squad,
That
the surplus squad, the poor preseason, and the players that didn't want to be here midway through the season.
But
Okay.
had
All things that were
23
working
points.
against us.
Here's
You're
the
lagging,
here's
bro.
the
You're
thing.
lagging,
Here's
bro.
the thing. Here's the thing. He came number one. He was sacked at March, which is given pretty much almost a year. He
April, by
hired
the way.
on the September the 8th.
April, it's not March.
Okay, even more April. So that's from September the 8th when Potter came in to figure it out the players in the squad before the April. That's number two. How many players he had?
Wait,
And number
what?
three, you said that the Potter did not have a preseason. He was hired on September the 8th. He was fired in
okay.
April. So that's way more time to actually
Keep it-
have excuse with the preseason. That's number one. Number two, you keep saying the
No,
same
football
thing that half of through the season, there's the Chelsea players did not want to be there. And my argument to the number two is why would he still start those players? That's number two. Number three is what you mentioned is it was everything against him. Wasn't he the one that actually had more a conversation in January transfer window than anybody?
Okay, so the first point about preseason, even like having a preseason at the start of a season And having a good preseason at that is very influential for the rest of the season. We had a very crap preseason last season.
Okay,
Him
how,
taking-
okay,
let me
I'm gonna
finish,
disrupt
man.
you with
Let
every
me
no,
finish.
I'm gonna disrupt you with every
is-
point
this
you
is-
make. We're gonna go one by
go ahead.
one. How good was the preseason this season? Did the preseason actually show any significance to the season at all?
Season
How
was
good was
awesome.
How was Chelsea's
We're not
preseason
going to
now?
get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere. We're not
No,
going to get
we're
anywhere.
gonna disrupt you. We're gonna disrupt you with every point you make because you're not gonna run away and make 10,000 points.
I'm
and
not.
we're
I'm
gonna
on
come
the
back.
preseason. I'm on. Stop. I'm on the preseason point, and you're still interrupting me. Just stop, okay? Again, remember, because you wanted to talk about Potter. Now you're jumping to Pochettino. Like, what type of conversation are we trying to have? Because you're the one that's jumping, not me. If we're going to talk about Potter, the preseason that we had under Tuchel was abysmal. Players came out and said it. Potter mentioned it. He is affected by that because he has to carry on from that point. This and okay, and now since you brought up POCh, we had a good preseason, or in comparison this year, and it's still bad now, which is why I want him gone now. That's one. So two. Then when you mentioned players didn't want to be here when he was starting, and he was still starting and blah 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 blah. Potter was rotating the squad near enough every single game. We didn't have a constant 11 game in, game out. I think and with players maybe like Havertz, sure we didn't have like an actual striker to replace him. So Havertz was forced to play. Mount was getting games, then he wasn't. Gallagher was getting games, then he wasn't.
What is that player that we had on the bench all the time from Arsenal that didn't have the minutes?
Are you talking about Aubameyang or from
Didn't we have Aubameyang on the bench?
Yeah. Aubameyang was treated badly. I agree, but that was the only.
No. But if he wanted to be out and he was treated badly, why the other players that wanted to be out but they still had the time?
On the point of Aubameyang, I'll give you because I don't know why he didn't play Aubameyang, but all the other positions like Kovacic was playing games.
It's not about Aubameyang. Why? No, it's not about Aubameyang. Why is the they treated better Aubameyang, but why would they not? Why would he not treat same treatment that they treated Aubameyang? Kai Havertz. Because Kai Havertz wanted out.
He saw Kai Havertz as a more important entity because he's younger and on a longer contract, and we paid more for him. So it's much more of it takes it takes a lot more balls to drop him than to drop Aubameyang, who was signed on a 1 year or 2 year contract and it's towards the end of his career. This conversation is pointless. I just want to talk about why Pochettino is a fraud.
I was about to say, bro. I know I've joined late, but why the fuck are we talking about Potter and Aubameyang?
I don't know. Alex is trying to catch me on some point, and it's just pointless.
It's a complete waste of time. Like, why are we talking?
I don't want to talk about this. I want to talk
about what you doing is revisionism.
The reason why I brought it up, Potter, is because this guy is saying that he wants Pochettino out this early, and I was like, why were you defending Potter last season?
You were defending
he has the same issues
anyway.
I said
he wants the Potter now, but he would still take the Potter now.
What I said is Potter is better than POCh, and I want POCh at the end of the season. That it discontinues. That's what I said.
Oh, so now you want POCh at the end of the season? You don't want him now?
I've always said end of the
season nonsense. You want to give this man another fucking transfer window? You want to give this man more games? Fuck that.
Get this
prick out now. Get this prick out now. Get this prick out.
No, I hear it, and I wouldn't be mad. The only reason why because I always say managers should be sacked at the end of seasons because what's the likelihood that there's no guarantee that we get somebody in that will do better. Like who? I mean, we could try. I mean, like I said, the example you can always throw back at me is that we got Tuchel and look how that went. Fine, sure, I guess. Me personally, I'm just always gonna say managers shouldn't be sacked mid-season. They should be sacked at the end of the season. That's just. I mean, maybe, but that's just the ideology I want to believe in.
Here's my only question. Just I know I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I just look outside looking in, right? What do you have to gain by keeping him longer compared to taking another risk?
We have to take a risk anyway. We've never been that
project club anyway. That's what I'm saying.
We've never been a project club anyway. It's always firing and then sacking.
What he's saying is it worth sacking Poch now and going for another risk, or
yes,
I'll take the risk, Lewis, because the approach was wrong from the beginning. What's the point of hiring Poch and then we go backwards again? What's the point?
I mean,
of the problem?
listen. The thing I'd love to say, like, Poch is definitely not helping himself. So if he gets sacked, he gets sacked. He deserves it. But my only thing is, I think if you want to sack him now, I'm not gonna cry about it. But it's just like, who do we bring in? What's the guarantee that who we bring?
He's gonna come back in 6 months and say, "I didn't want him fired."
Anyone.
That's
I mean,
when he's
like,
gonna cry about it.
Like, what the?
Bro, I'm not shitting. There is a manager below us.
Hey, don't put that.
There are managers below us that have a style of play and have coached that style of play from the fucking beginning of the season. The difference between us and them is quality.
You know what?
There's no way you're telling me that we have a 200 million pound midfield in Enzo and Caicedo, who both of whom are their previous clubs under proper managers were shown to be world-class players, and you're giving them to Poch and he makes them look like bums. You've got one of the best passers of the football in the league, and you're having doing fucking shuttle runs up the goddamn pitch.
I 100% agree. His system is misusing the players that we have. The key players that we have.
So we invested large amounts of money in these players. We've spent 200 million on our fucking midfield to have these guys here for at least 7 years, and the manager we brought in is misusing them. So what is the answer to that question?
No, yeah, he should go, but I'm just saying he should go at the end of the season, not now. Because
why?
Well, I mean,
what difference is that going to make?
Who are we gonna get? Who gonna?
Hansi Flick is literally.
The reason why
Hansi Flick is literally without a club. Hansi Flick is literally there without a club.
Or Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard is literally without the club.
Stop.
Graham Potter literally without a club anyway.
Graham Potter is literally without the club.
Yeah, I mean, okay, cool.
That will make you beacon wet. Potter is available.
If you want to get a current unemployed manager in now, then I guess maybe it's worth taking the punt now. But if you wanted to get a manager that's currently in the job, you're more likely to get them at the end of the season when they finish their year.
Hey, when did Unai Emery join? You know? Hey, people, when the fuck did Unai Emery join?
October 20 October. 20 October.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, the man is Aston Villa, 4 points off top.
After
the man is Aston Villa, 4 points off top.
Okay, I mean, sure. Like I said, if you want to sack him mid-season, go ahead. It's fine. This is the line that I like. This is the line that I like to hold. It's just a line I like to hold. But anyway, if you want to do it mid-season, go ahead.
I do have a question there. Like, Duoscope, what was your expectation from the beginning?
For the season? I didn't think we'd get top 4 or top 5. I thought we'd finish 6th.
What about the
cup? I thought we'd finish 6th.
What about FA Cup?
Cups are random. On everything I love, I thought we'd finish 6th.
You're a mute, Jimmy.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking low. I'm talking low. I'm not on mute.
Yeah. It's nice for a change. You should keep to it. I honestly thought we'd finish 6th. My top 6 was City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, United, and then Chelsea 6th. That was my top 6.
I can't lie. At West probably Conference C spot, man. Give me Conference C spot. Is it 7 or 8 or Conference?
I would take Europa League.
I still think if you would have a capable manager, it still can be done by reaching top 4. I don't care.
100%. Look at Aston Villa, bro. Look at Aston Villa.
Look at Aston Villa. Look at Newcastle. They were relegated for the season. They were 11.
The Newcastle thing happened over a couple of seasons. Aston Villa happened in literally 6 months. In 6 months, Unai Emery took these men from literally, I think they were the place above the relegation zone. They were literally, I think, like 17th.
I know I'm going to be controversial, but I want Mourinho, and I want Mourinho for one specific reason. Now it's not about the style of play or anything. I want this manager now because one thing. I want him to challenge those owners. I want to challenge. I want the owners to be challenged.
Heritage.
I know it's not gonna be. I know it's not
Lewis.
I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen because they know
that Mourinho thing. The Winter Surfer.
I can't lie.
Doesn't want the younger generation.
Give me some terrorist football back, man. Give me some terrorists.
No, we can't. We can't go back to that.
Why can't we?
Because now,
bro, Poch ruined our defense. Fuck it. Let's go back to
no. Because like, what's it called? Defensive. If we get a defensively minded manager, we're guaranteeing we're never going to win the league. again.
How?
I'm pretty.
How do
I'm
you
fairly
say
certain.
that?
I'm just fairly
Are you
certain.
stupid? Like, are
And
you dumb?
here's the
What?
vibrator working on the
That's
love.
Wait, I didn't hear your point. What
in
would
the
you say
league.
again?
In the league to go on to
If
get
you're
points?
really, really quiet,
just
you
don't
can
see it.
hear the
Hang
vibrating.
on. Can I ask you a question? Fuck this. Can I ask you a question? What style of football does Unai Emery play?
Well, his
Answer the fucking question. Answer
I
the
wouldn't say.
fucking
I wouldn't say it's
question.
defensive.
I'm not
I
doing
wouldn't
this
say it's defensive.
politician.
I wouldn't say.
I'm not doing this
It's
politician
transition.
bullshit.
It's
Answer the
transition.
motherfucking
like-
question.
It's more transitional. It's not
Answer
low
the
blocking. It's playing.
One at a time.
I've answered transition.
Cool. So defensive counter-attack transition football's cool.
It's not
Who
really
was the last
counter-attack,
manager that
they're
we won the
playing a
league
high
under?
line. It's not low
Who was the
blocking.
last manager we won the league under?
Yeah, that was 2017.
Conte.
Football
What
has
type of
changed.
football does he play?
Yeah, that was okay. 2017. The league has advanced so much, leaps and bounds since 2017.
I want to just win a fucking football game. Man, I'm talking about winning leagues. I want to see us win a fucking football game.
No. Don't jump. Do not jump. Don't try and think. The point was about the point I made was about winning
He's
leagues.
a
I'm
DJ
saying
now, Jimmy.
defensive minded managers are not going to win us leagues in 2023 and forward. The league has changed. The quality has changed. Looking for sitting back and hitting teams on the counter. It may help you win some
Hold
games.
on a
It's not gonna
second.
help you win the league.
Did
Not
Aston
anymore.
Villa
Not anymore.
Aston Villa sit in the back?
Third in this fucking league, and we're talking about the quality of the league.
First of all,
If you
let
think
me ask.
if you think Villa play low block football, you're
Scott.
smoking.
Unai
Scott,
Emery's
so
a
let-
fucking manager. Have you ever watched
Yeah.
an Unai Emery game? Have you
Yes,
ever watched
they
an
were.
Unai Emery
Yes,
game?
I literally watched them
Oh
against
my
City when I was watching the Chelsea match.
Oh
High line,
my
they
God.
boxed it, they congested the
It's
midfield.
not.
Man
Oh
City-
my
Man
God! This
City
guy
did not
does
climb
not
on the
even
ball.
know how
This
the league is playing,
I'm gonna
man.
lose my
High
head.
line.
Oh
I'm
my
going
Bro,
to
God.
defense is what we were
Did you
best
say
at. and
Emery
Poch
play a
won.
high line?
No,
Dude,
he's
I think
saying that
Villa-
Emery plays low block. That's even more shameful,
That's
man.
not what. No, that's not. Are you deaf? Are you fucking deaf? That's the opposite of what I said.
No,
I said,
I'm
I
not
said-
deaf.
Emery,
Yeah,
answer the question about Unai
I can't
Emery.
lie, man.
Pragmatic.
Do a scope.
I
don't know
did.
what are you
I said he
saying,
plays transition football, and I said he plays a high line.
Okay,
No low
okay,
block
okay,
football.
okay.
Transition
Okay,
football.
what about Liverpool? Is Liverpool play? What Liverpool play?
They play
How do you play a high line but
No,
transition?
no,
What do
no,
you
no, 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 no.
transition in from if your line is high?
The guy needs. The guy goes through transition in his life right
No,
now.
wait, but if your line is high, what are you transitioning to? You're
No,
already
it's-
high. You're pressing.
What's the
You're
call?
pressing if you're playing a high
You're
line.
trying to win the ball at the middle of the park or high up.
Yeah, so what are you
Transition.
transitioning to?
Through transition.
Exactly. Yeah.
He thinks that everybody agree with him.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know footy.
Football. I
don't know.
personally, if I were you
guys-
guys, I'd focus on the cups because I think that's
Yeah.
out.
What are you
Hey,
talking
guys,
about,
thank you,
Pale Jesus? We're not
Thank you,
even.
sir.
We don't.
We're still
Why
in the
would
league.
we should
We're still
focus on
in the
anything?
league.
We should focus on winning the next game.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I can't lie.
like,
What's your name? Whatever your name is, please stop talking. The fact of the matter is we're crap. Focusing on cops is not going to change that. We're not going to use this papering over crap mentality.
Don't
Something
go
needs to
after
change.
my
We need to
favorite
focus
white
now.
boy
Man,
from
man, talking about winning
from
now.
the north. Leave
Man,
him
are talking
alone.
about winning cups, and we can't win fucking football games.
Oh, I can talk to Steve like that.
We're
You
going
can
to-
talk to
we-
Steve like
we-
that.
We're going to get assaulted by Newcastle. So just please stop talking about cups.
Look at
And I
the
know that.
F-
What are you talking about cups? You never see a C cup or A cup in your life. What are you talking about?
Banter, fantastic. Chelsea are still shit. I don't care.
Manchester Cup's brother, you know.
With that 1 moment of peace, I'm going to go through the super chats. Big up to DK saying 0 pass, 0 effort, 0 passion, 0 press, kill me. Facts. Big up to Kai saying Chelsea always takes 1 step forward, 5 backwards. That's the Chelsea way. 1 step forward and we moonwalk back. Shard says no process without progress. Facts. There is no progress in what I'm seeing. Graham says, yo, Fatta, tell your girl Astrid to teach Jack off some head game. Hashtag tappy settings. You know what? That's very fair. That second half header. Big up to Luke saying, big up Lewis. Can't be asked with this shit. Can't ever be that scum of a team, no matter what situation they're in. Totally embarrassing. Bro, I was sitting there in that away end in the second half, literally thinking, why the fuck do we always shit the bed at this fucking ground? Every time we go there, we produce one of our worst.
It never happened under Mourinho.
Time has changed. Football has changed.
Actually, did Mourinho ever lose at Old Trafford with us? I don't even think he did.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
No, he didn't. No, 0506. 0506. One loss. Big up EPL Turf saying Potter and Poch both said players gave it all. Does it mean this is the best they can give and players are overrated? Stewart and Winstanley never build a winning team. No, it just means we've hired two bitch mentalities. That's exactly what we've done. These guys just make excuses and try and defend everything under the sun to try and protect themselves. Sean says Potter failed. Poch failing. Next one will fail as it will be an equivalent or slightly better. And we'll still ask ourselves what's wrong. Shame what's happened to us. Change the project. It's not necessarily the project that's failing. It's this fucking manager. This manager is failing. These players are meant to be coached under the manager and they're being failed by him. Yeah. Big up Cam saying Wenger in, Bruce in, Parker in, Ole in, Sir Alex Ferguson in. All are probably better than Pochettino. Big up Sean saying what I mean is they won't go. Hire the kind of manager we need. Hence why we're seeing on the slot links. Or they'd go get that Lisbon manager for fuck's sakes. I don't remember the name of the Lisbon manager.
Amorim.
Amorim, that's it. Big up to David. Last two super chats saying Aston Villa do not play defensive football. They are balanced, not attacking.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And with that,
you the one that
Caicedo to Kante.
He's taking the credit. He's literally taking the credit for what we're saying, man. And what he was,
Alex, you have everything. Everything's backwards day for you. Scott said Aston Villa play defensive football. I said they don't.
No, I asked you what type of football do they play, and you said transition.
Yes.
Hang on, what's that super chat said? Hang on. Do not
defensive. Because that was my point. My point is that you're not going to win the league with a defensive-minded manager, and you pointing.
Hold on.
You pointing to Aston Villa.
Hold on. Let's give him. Do you think Aston Villa's manager is he more offensive or defensive manager?
The way I like what the super chat said. It's more of a balancing. It's more of a balance thing. But
I'd say
I'm asking you a question. What type of manager Aston Villa manager is described
more
when
balanced.
people are talking about him? So why? Okay, is that why the Arsenal fans were not happy with him because he's balanced?
Well, I think
Arsenal
fans.
I guarantee this man did not watch them play United in the fucking.
I know.
Final. That man sat back and just counter-attacked the whole game. That man played penalties the whole fucking
when
game.
it was at Villarreal.
Nah, but at Villa Park, they're more offensive-minded.
Thank you. I'm talking about what he's doing now.
I think when they play at home, they're more.
He's not offensive-minded either.
That's what I said. And you were crying on my arm, bro. I can't lie. You guys trying to cook is the funniest thing. You guys burn everything you try and cook. Alex, just stop. Please, your mind.
The irony in that is unreal. The irony in that is unreal.
But the thing is, I'm right. Okay, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah, please.
Also, again, I'll go back to it. Why are we talking about winning the fucking league? I'd like to win a game of fucking football first.
No, because we
can't hire. How about a style of goddamn play? How about a style of play? I don't care whether we get counter-attacking.
I agree.
Scott, I can't lie.
I don't care. I'm talking about seeing a fucking style of play. A man are talking about winning the league.
And also,
that's fine.
Wait, Scott, we don't have any consistent.
My bad.
Yeah.
We
come on here for dissecting stuff. Why we coming here for debate? Because obviously we're going back and forth about some stuff that doesn't make any sense. And we're
Wait, Fatou, what did you say?
We're talking about Aston Villa. Are we Aston Villa supporters? We're Chelsea supporters. We don't need to be discussing that. We need to discuss impact on our team.
Okay. Oh, you know how we got to Unai Emery because we were talking about Scope said something about defensive managers, and then Alex was.
No, it was about sacking Poch mid-season.
Or second.
That's what it was. I don't give a fuck about Aston Villa anyway, regardless. Wait, to leave my club. That's it. Let's talk about Poch. He needs to leave my club.
No, what I said, I would take Mourinho because
last performances from October to November wasn't very sustainable. It wasn't that consistent.
What currently?
Hey, Jimmy, you were right.
It's like one step forward and two steps back.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's not hard to do, is it? Thank you.
And all I was saying
he's getting credit for backtracking. He's getting credit for backtracking.
I was on board with
Professor,
Jimmy.
and all I was saying, I said I will take Mourinho because somebody needs with the big mentality to challenge 100%. The board, the players. That's all I was saying. But the fraud of the 100%. Vibrator said that no way we can go back there because he's too defensive of a manager.
I said a defensive, but yeah. And the thing is, I'm surprised, Scott, you disagree because I remember you a couple months ago saying that, well, like saying exactly what I was saying, that with the players we have, a defensive-minded manager would kill the players that we have, or blah blah blah. That was your stance.
That was at the start of the season. That was at the start of the season.
Yeah, so
and people are actually okay to change their mind. People are okay to change their mind.
You know what? I have to say something.
If you're going to ask me what's changed, we can't beat Nottingham Forest, who just lost 5-0 to Fulham. We can't beat fucking Bournemouth. We can't beat Brentford. We're probably going to lose to Everton. We can't beat one of the shittest United teams I've ever seen in my lifetime. We're probably going to lose to Wolves. Like, I don't even trust us to beat Luton. A man talking about what's changed.
No, okay, that's fine. But surely you put that onto the manager and his style of play, not just putting not solely because we're playing an attacking style of play, just in general. And you can't then completely 180 and just be like, oh, defensive-minded manager, that's going to be the thing that easing all of our woes.
He made our defense worse. We lack discipline.
Yes, I agree. So I want Poch out because Poch can't do anything right. But what I'm saying is, why do we need to why do we then need to go revert to defensive-minded managers? Why can't we stay with an offensive type manager? Why do we have to go to a defensive type manager if we have to get Poch out? That's what the question I want answered.
I don't think anybody was
questioning. Why you questioning what he wants?
That's the question I'm asking. Like I'm asking, why does it have to be a defensive manager?
But there's a lot of offensive managers that suck too. So what difference is it?
And there are a lot of defensive managers that suck too. I don't get what your point is. I'm saying,
so it's a balance then. So shut the fuck up. We want a defensive one. You want an offensive one. What are you talking about?
If we're to move forward,
your point was times. You kept saying times is changing. Like you fucking I don't know who you are.
If we are to move on from Pochettino, we should not go looking for a defensive-minded manager. We should stick looking to a defensive-minded manager. It fits the players.
Why?
What's the
Let me explain. You asked me a question. If it's the players that we have bought, if the players are going to be more serious of playing in an offensive-minded system, there's going to be an element of continuity following the previous system that we have attempted to play. Like these are all the reasons.
You think, you know what? Let's take another third L.
How? Actually, okay.
I can't lie, man. For
the sake of continuity, we can't keep on ripping up and completely going 180, then 180, then 180 every time we sack a manager. There has to be continuity.
Out of this squad,
by the way, in the chat.
Out of this squad, how do you figure out that we actually offensive-minded team? That's shocking, actually.
Honestly,
because he's there. It is.
Defense was our best attribute was defense, bro.
Like I'm saying, like where did you get the idea that the best on this squad we have, we are offensive-minded squad? Because everything I see, Mudryk is best in transition, which is the counter. Sterling is best in the running, which is the counter. Jackson is best in the holding and running, which is the counter. So where do you see it?
We tried countering against Manchester United. Didn't really work too well.
No, we tried to play after back, you dumbass.
What the fuck? When did we counter?
You know what I'm saying? Like the guy.
I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way.
Give me. I want to talk to Lewis right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure,
Lewis, I want to ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, when you see that disjointed team where there's a big gap between our defense and midfield, coming from a spectator that's been in the stand, how does you feel?
What, watching the performance?
Yes.
I wanted to kill myself.
It was that bad. It was that bad. I'll be real.
Personally,
the fact that
it was that bad.
The fact that the balls are coming from the deep when they are present by United couldn't even reach the highest player.
Waste, man. Fuck you, man.
That's the funny part. They couldn't even reach Jackson. Jackson had to drop it because those balls are poor. And the fastest player on the field, those clearance from the back couldn't even reach him.
Lewis, can you put up Moyo's comment, please? Moyo's comment.
I don't want to hear.
Oh, we don't want Moyo.
Also, yesterday, there's a big problem with my defense. And I have to give Thiago Silva right there because the defense was sitting. We have Palmer, Jackson, Sterling, Mudryk, even though they were half pressing, because I don't even call that pressing. All those guys was up there. The ball keep beating the midfield. Enzo also joined it. Caicedo was the only one leaving the midfield. Then you have this big gap between midfield and defense with Thiago Silva and the rest of the back line way behind. Poch see that, and Poch didn't make any adjustment.
That was my
none
point.
at all right throughout the game.
Can I ask you a question? Who do we brought on the bench then? Do we have any insurance on the bench?
No, you don't even have to bring anyone on the bench.
Exactly.
The coach need to make the adjustment.
And actually, no, there is something you can do. You take Silva off, you put Badiashile to your line to step up about 5 yards. We can't play a high line because we've got a 39-year-old in our back line.
Or don't take your proven left-footed left back and replace him with after right side. Just put him on the left side, bring James, and that's it. Why did he have to leave Colwill in the game when he's been on his ass, out of position, couldn't play after back?
Alex, we spoke about on the stream last night. I spoke about it too. What's stupid about this as well is, like I've said before, I can understand the Colwill left back thing at the start of the season if you were trying to invert him.
Yeah,
he's now got him overlapping, playing like a proper left back. You've got your fucking centre back overlapping the winger. Why?
I have a big problem with that also, Alex, because Colwill overlapping doesn't offer us nothing. He's inverted. He can pass the ball. He can make those passes.
Didn't he have overlap? Because I didn't see him.
You know, there was a moment.
I remember it once.
Player. There was a moment that Mudryk was so deep in our half, and Cole overlapped him and got fouled. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man.
I just want to say, Mikhailo Mudryk and Nicholas Jackson, these are two of the worst players I've ever seen play for Chelsea. These guys are absolutely atrocious.
Are they worse than Nicholas Wet, bro?
Maybe they Dude, cut it the fuck out. You watch Timo Werner.
I've never seen two brainless, mindless football players occupy a pitch at the same time.
Do we watch Timo Werner and Kai Havertz?
Yeah, we watch Kai
Havertz. Jackson's worse.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Jackson's worse.
He's not
worse. Hang on, we decided in 4 months.
We're not writing these guys off after under a year.
Jackson's actually worse.
Especially a year of some of the hideous coaching I've ever seen at Chelsea.
I mean, I hear it, but at the same time, I've seen obviously there was obviously I didn't watch Jackson at Villarreal, but I've seen Werner at Leipzig. The thing with Werner, at least he knows that he knows his limitations. Jackson doesn't. He just doesn't. And he just does everything wrong. At least, Werner knows his limitations. He just knows run. I mean, okay, if you want to run, if you want to run banter, you can.
Yo,
Werner,
100%. No, stop. You know you're stupid.
I just wanted to know that.
I do know that.
He's stupid.
I'm not Jackson's biggest fan, but I'll tell you that he's way better than Havertz and Werner.
20 quid, guys.
We're not gonna do that. Don't do that.
I'm nearly there.
Werner sucks. I'm sorry, not Werner, but Werner does suck. Jackson's even worse. Jackson's mindless, brainless.
Jackson offers so much more to a team than Havertz.
I can't even get on Jackson this game. Colwell was shit. Let's talk about that defense that Poch ruined.
I mean,
he ruined that defense.
Sure, but I mean,
he ruined us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did, but he's also playing left back. But I mean, yeah.
Why is he playing people out of position? Why? He purposely made the defense worse.
I hear it.
We were good defensively.
Wait, when? When were we good under Tuchel?
Last season.
We were always good defensively. Like
I agree.
That's the one thing you can say about the way Potter had us playing last season. We were shit at periods, dog shit. The one thing you could say for the most part last season, for the most part, we were defensively solid.
Yeah, even with shit Koulibaly, we still were pretty good defensively. And
that's because Poch wants to play this chaos ball.
Even in beginning of this season, we're still decently defensively.
Hold on, sorry. Somebody just lied on my name. Scope was calling Jackson the next Drogba in preseason. You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. First of all, I wasn't here during preseason.
Here we go.
I wasn't here during preseason. And second of all, that's a flat out liar.
Cheerio.
Oh shit!
I've done what I needed to do. I've got what I needed to do. I'll be back in 6 months. But, yeah.
Exactly. It was good to hear from you again.
Yeah, you Lewis. Yeah. Next time he just comes in, just prepare for 20, and we'll be happy.
Just go big up, brother. I hope you have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too, Lewis. See you soon.
Bless, man. Bless.
I'm not gonna stay long. So I'm gonna say my last
donation as well.
Fucking hell.
I'm not gonna stand for long. I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna go. So my biggest fear is, like I told yesterday, that this game could actually threaten the rest of the games, and they could actually kill the little confidence that those kids actually have in them. Because people forget that they are kids, and they really we're gonna run on empty. If Pochettino is gonna keep doing what he did and change the positions and all the time, he could kill the low confidence. You're supposed to bring the best out of this team, best out of those youngsters, and he known about it. So for that part, I'm done with this manager. Second part I want to say is, I want somebody, even if it's not gonna be Mourinho, I want somebody that actually gonna start to challenge him. Not just what's
about challenge, though, Alex. It's about like
no. I'm talking about asking questions.
You don't want no yes man. I hear it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just want somebody that actually gonna challenge. So
everyone watch out.
I'll see you guys later.
Take care, Alex. Big up, man. Zia, I think basically
everybody's not patch out.
Yeah, Jimmy's now potching as like a
Yeah,
basically a fuck you to everyone. He's potching as a fuck you to everyone else. I understand. I understand.
Trust the process.
Oh yeah, you guys
are way too early. Like, relax.
So negative. So negative. So
you know what raised my eyebrows? When we lose against Newcastle and they didn't give the post-match interview that nobody's gonna get a day off. And then we look and see Jackson in Villarreal dressing room and people getting the day off. You're setting up yourself for failure. You know what I'm saying? He should have been. I don't know. I just tired of hearing.
You know how many times
you could tell from before that the players weren't listening to this guy, because Poch in the first few games said, "Oh, Jackson gets too many yellow cards for arguing with the ref. I'm going to tell him to relax on that." What's he doing the next game? Get his 5th yellow card and gets suspended because he went after the ref.
Yeah, but Lou,
Brothers got no authority.
Yeah, but look, this is why I feel like, again, it goes back to the point where, what's the point of hiring Poch, and then we go backwards again, then much worse than last season.
What do you mean? What's the point of us
Can
hiring?
we go any lower than where we are right now, though?
At the moment, we
can get relegated.
Even with new players as well, we're regressing a lot.
You saying what was the point in hindsight of us hiring Poch, or just the point of sacking him now?
Yeah.
No, yeah, which one?
No. I mean, like, what is the point? Like, let's say if he gets sacked soon, yeah. So, are we gonna ask the question like about the town ID, Bowley's town ID, in that by the time?
Yeah,
we're talking about
the manager ID.
Y'all are talking about it right now. Yeah.
Well, I already spoke about that earlier. We went from Potter to Poch as our long-term managers, and both seem to be failures.
You did.
That does have to come into question. I don't know if it's Bowley who specifically picked the managers, or if it's more the board and Winstanley or Shields. I don't know the specific names behind it, but whoever's recruiting these managers, we need to talk about them.
Yeah,
we need to talk about them too.
Because it's 3 swings and 3 misses, 3 strikeouts.
All right.
Yeah.
Lewis, Christopher Vivel have the most experience, right? I don't know what position they was. Sporting directors, I don't know what they are. But Christopher Vivel is the most experienced about all of them all. He bring rebel like from, I don't know where they were. And yet still when it comes to Chelsea, they have him like a little poodle dog. And make Winstanley and what his name? Lawrence. I don't know what
Vivel's gone, bro.
So is it Ekbali and Shields then? So is it Ekbali and Shields you're saying they're picking the managers?
Yeah. Vivel's gone, bro.
Yeah, Vival's gone.
Vival's
Gone
months ago.
You've been gone.
Let me know, because I've never really known who was in charge about the manager recruitment.
I think it's all of them, because I think all of them are involved in terms of like finding like the candidates, because there was obviously that list that we had for managers. I think they're all involved. Like I think they're all finding candidates, and it's obviously down to Bowley and Carly to like pick the final dude.
Then they're all partly culpable. Then
100%.
Who cares, man? That dual guy was irritating, man. I had to mute my TV, man. I can't.
I'll be real, man. I don't like
talking about you can't sack someone mid-season and improve.
Just like we should have sacked Lampard.
What do relegation teams do when they're in trouble? They sack the manager if it's failing. A lot of them do. Some of them.
It's not even that. Like, there's no structure of who we gonna sign. Right. Like, we just sign wonder kids left, right, and center without any structure whatsoever.
No, we just
load him out, and then load him out, and then draft Fofana, like stuff, you know, Angelo Gabriel to Strasbourg. What's the point?
What the fuck does that have to do with what's going on the pitch?
Facts. They're not playing. They're not on the pitch. You're not playing, my bro.
Bro, I'm
just you're talking about loan players. I'm glad they're on loan. At least he's not touching them.
It's 100%. I don't want this manager anywhere near some of these young players we got right now. Look at what he's doing to the young players we've got here already, and he's fucking useless at like improving them. The only dude he's improved is the one. The only dude he's improved this season is the one fucker none of us want in this goddamn team.
Yeah,
exactly.
This fan base.
Oh, Gallagher. Yeah,
lost their mind over Colwell. He's the next great center back. Give him the 26. He's John Terry, and this manager. He sees him as Ashley Cole. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. He sees him like Ashley Cole has got him playing like fucking Del Horno.
No, you see him as Ashley. I don't know.
Nah, Del Horno's still worse. I can't lie.
Yeah.
You know what? Khalid Boularus, actually. I've seen Khalid Boularus before at Tal Ben Haim at Chelsea.
I was watching this game and I saw so much space in the field, and I said to myself, Lampard, is that you?
I said the same thing, bro. I said the same thing.
Is that you?
Lampard, seriously, getting dog-eared by the most under-pressure manager in the league by a fucking mile, and then blaming it on the fact that we had to play 60 minutes down to 10 men while we were sitting back and not even pressing at that point should be a sackable offence in itself.
I was going to say it. And Lewis, also, are we going to, like, I think you mentioned it, or I heard someone mention it on stream, are we not going to act like these men weren't in fucking Turkey like a week ago? These men have been traveling across Europe, and they came out and played like they hadn't played in like 2 weeks. They had like 2 weeks rest.
Went from
we play one game a week. Forget even where they went last week. Like, we didn't go anywhere. They could have gone at home. We were at home.
Yeah. Hey,
it's a fucking joke.
Yesterday we looked like headless chicken, man. I was so frustrated. It's like yesterday was the perfect example for that midfield to solidify themselves, to make Gallagher don't even make his way back into the team. And the performance that I get from the midfield and the coach yesterday make it seem like, oh, Gallagher deserves to play.
Gallagher wouldn't give one fuck.
Listen what I'm saying, Jimmy. Listen what I'm saying, Jimmy.
Gallagher it would have been worse with Gallagher. Because we were under pressure. And Gallagher can't dribble. Gallagher can't dribble.
Nah, he said he's going to justify the Gallagher stands.
No, it doesn't.
They're going to feel justified.
No, do you know what it is?
They're retarded. They're retarded because he was a good player.
Jimmy, the way you sound right now seems like you have an agenda. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying
we got an agenda.
Wait. Let him land. Go on, Professor.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yesterday was the perfect example because we all calling for Cole Palmer, pressing, being on top, creative, Enzo, Caicedo midfield. We don't want Gallagher. Yesterday was the perfect example for that midfield three to solidify themselves so we don't see Gallagher starting. And what did they do yesterday? They make it seem like Gallagher is not an important player within that team. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Wrong.
Nope, because they all just had individual disaster classes. The only thing
Gallagher Jim tried suck my asshole.
Also,
And
also,
if
you know what- you know
here's the
what's
thing, I
mad?
said this
They had-
earlier. If people want to bring up the whole Conor Gallagher would have improved those argument, I bring Newcastle away and I bring Brighton in the first half and I rest my case.
He
Doesn't
was
make
terrible. He was terrible.
I don't mind the way that he's pressing, but my worry is that.
Oh man, they're pressing. You're pressing. What is he, a fucking iron? Is he an iron or a football player?
I'm not saying that he's good anyway,
Pressing,
Jimmy.
he's
He's a
pressing.
reckless player.
Jimmy,
But Jimmy,
He can't dribble. He can't pass.
I never said he's good anyway.
But also, Jimmy, in all fairness, a lot of us were saying what Gallagher does within the team, other players can do that. And what I'm saying is, Conor Gallagher is the most limited footballer at this club, at Chelsea Football Club, right? He doesn't deserve to be playing. But when you go out there, when we got midfielders with so high ceiling than Conor Gallagher, put out such performance, do you know how much time Enzo and Caicedo loses the ball? Misplaces passes. Cole Palmer didn't have a great game. Good finish, by the way. When Conor Gallagher, right, he's supposed to be sweating in his boots like, oh, am I going to get back in that team? He doesn't have to worry that much because coach is going to play in the next game.
He was going to play him anyway, so what point would you make?
It does help, by the way. It does help when you've got any.
No, I don't think so.
Bro, he's going to play him anyway. What are you talking about? No. Why do y'all guys sit and watch somebody do something 25 fucking times and then go, maybe he's going to do it different to 26? What the fuck? When hasn't Gallagher not played? He's going to play.
Yep.
It's simple. We have a blonde hair, blue eye, fucking.
That's the system, around him as well. He made a system around him.
He's Cabo, and he got the.
He's a defensive 10. A defensive 10.
He's fucking shit, is what he is.
That's exactly.
And the problem is,
as well, like, I don't know.
It's like saying you have an attacking DM.
And the other thing is too is that people will say, "Oh, Gallagher's so amazing for you guys." Always, well, who gives a fuck about if he's individually doing well when y'all are 10? And it's
You ask this team, who did the manager improve? They like Conor Gallagher. Improve him to do what? Press, to run around. That's what he always did.
It's like I said to you,
His shooting hasn't improved. His passing hasn't improved. His decision making hasn't improved. His dribbling hasn't improved. He presses. Whoop did he scoop? Like fucking Kanye. Whoop did he scoop?
Jimmy, you can find players in the second division of France
there's a lot of
three fucking longs that can press and have technical ability and physicality.
And how about this too? How about this?
How
about this? How about this? How about this? Mudrik is a pace merchant. He's trash. He's trash.
He's
trash. He's trash. He's 22. He's trash.
He's murdered with tattoos. He's dead.
He doesn't have the IQ.
He doesn't know how to read the game. I'll be real, man.
He does everything.
Everything is wrong for him.
On the POCh, he's gonna die. On the POCh, he's gonna die.
Under any coach, he's gonna die because he doesn't know the basics of football.
He doesn't know how to read the game. That's the problem for him.
Take away Mudrik's speed. What could he do?
Nothing.
If I could take away one thing from your game and you're useless, you're not a footballer. That's it. Take away his speed. He can't dribble.
Jimmy,
but the manager should
Jimmy, for example, Scott McTominay, you take away his striking ability, he has nothing.
If he ain't scoring a goal, he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. In fact, he's not just terrible. He is a detriment to Manchester United when McTominay. And the problem is good yesterday.
Jimmy, you know how embarrassing it is for our midfield to be run by Bruno Fernandes, Amrabat, and McTominay yesterday.
Huh?
That's one of the poorest midfield in the Premier League. Team that we
hold on. Let me ask y'all this question. Y'all really think all these players, like, oh my God, how long y'all been watching sports? You think every player on one team could just be shit at the same time? What are the odds of that?
Very low.
0. Yeah. It can't happen.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy.
Every player has gotten worse. The manager.
So if we already dissect that the Pochettino need to go, but also the player needs to take responsibility because
Yo, nobody's not saying. Yo, look, we're not. You acting like you're talking to the fucking players. You're talking to another fan. Don't tell me the players got to take responsibility. I'm fucking one of them. I'm just talking about what's the most egregious of the issues, and it's the manager. We all seen a million. How many times have you seen a team take a manager and replace every player and then turn around and win the league? Opposed to a team fire a manager and then all of a sudden, the players start playing well. Who knew?
It happened at Newcastle.
Enzo and Caicedo was good footballers.
Who knew?
Why do Enzo and Caicedo play well with their national team?
You wouldn't know now.
Who knew? Who knew Reece James was?
I was gonna get to that point, Jimmy. But also, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right? Because Enzo last year under Potter played much better than Enzo under Pochettino, which is a Spaniard. He's Argentinian, which we think his game is gonna be much better.
I don't believe in that bullshit. Who believes that?
What?
I don't. Nobody believe. What the fuck does nationality have to do with anything?
When Ronaldo Nazario went to PSV after he was killing it with Cruzeiro, he didn't speak a word of Dutch, but he scored a shitload of goals and then went on to Barca, scored a shitload of goals and had a great career. He didn't speak language.
What I'm saying, because he listen, let me say this again. He played much better under Potter. Potter was an English coach. Pochettino is a Spanish coach.
But I don't get what. So what's the point?
I'm just saying, right? So the fact is, you play better under a poor manager, which we all think Potter is worse than Pochettino. A lot of the fan base think it is. But now football has declined. In even Enzo performance has declined. From the season start, Enzo has been below par.
Yeah, you can say that about half the team. Like there was a tweet I saw yesterday.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. You're right. I could say that about half the team.
Bro. So if the team is falling off, it's the manager.
Also, like Jimmy, we know
the manager needs to go. We already know the manager needs to go.
I said that from a long time ago.
He did. But yeah, there was a tweet I saw yesterday where it's like, and I mentioned earlier, Enzo played better under Schmidt. Caicedo played better under De Zerbi. Mudryk played better under De Zerbi. Enzo played better under Potter. Disassi was playing better at Monaco. Badiashile played better under Potter last season. Cucurella is debatable, but you could argue was playing just as well under Tuchel. All of these players were playing better under better managers. Like we literally saw last season, Caicedo play as a DM in a double pivot in a De Zerbi system and was killing it. One of the best midfielders in the league. He comes to Poch's system where he's asked to do kind of similar things, and it's fucked. It looks all over the place. What does that tell you?
Scott, that midfield yesterday, bro.
That's fucking embarrassing.
No.
There was no midfield. There was no midfield.
There's no midfield.
Wait, go on, Ziad.
Listen, just quick one here, bro. For the first half, second half, whatever happened, bro.
Why are you so low?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm driving again, bro. I'm sick of driving. I'm sick of driving. Listen.
Turn your mic up. One sec. There you go.
Yeah, basically, that midfield, bro. Caicedo was chasing air. The guy was chasing air. I don't know what happened. Enzo, I can't believe Pochettino can't get the best out of these, bro. But Potter can. It's beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. There was midfield yesterday, bro. It was embarrassing. But at the same time, Mudryk, bro, I'm sorry. I don't think you can blame Pochettino for Mudryk. I think you can. Bro,
no, the reason I say why you can.
That guy's
No, Ziad. I agree. I think he's shit. But I said this yesterday. Any good manager can get a serviceable player out of Mudryk. He's like Nunez in a way. Nunez, if you go and watch Nunez at Liverpool, he's brain dead, bro. He's fucking dog shit. Klopp gets something out of him. Every so often he gets something out of him because he's a quality manager. If you had a good manager, you could get something serviceable out of Mudryk. I'm not saying he's going to be world class. I'm saying you could get him to be serviceable. What you don't want to get him doing is picking the ball up on the halfway line where he's about 20 miles from goal and he's got to dribble past 5 players. Get him on the last man, running in behind like we used to do with Werner, because they're both brain dead, but at least you're going playing to his strengths. This man's got Mudryk picking a ball up deep and asking him to dribble through players. He's got Enzo, who's one of the best passers of the football in midfield in world football right now. is a Cruz regen. You've got him doing fucking shuttle runs out of midfield.
Yeah.
You've got Cole Palmer picking the ball up as the deepest player outside their centre backs. Like, you've got Colwell, who's a centre back, making fucking overlaps as a left back.
But,
Make fucking sense.
But this was it, Scott. Yeah, this was it. Yesterday we couldn't make 5 passes, and we had no options. No options. The reason Palmer came so deep, he came so deep because we had no options, and we kept going back every time. Not Jorginho, fucking hell. Enzo or Caicedo had the ball, they had to go back because there was no options. What's his name? Sterling was ball watching. Jackson was ball watching. Mudryk was ball watching. There was nowhere to go. And I'm sorry to say this, Bob, but I think Ten Hag completely outclassed POCh.
100%. Wasn't even.
I think POCh did this himself, bro. So I don't think he outclassed him.
Man, call it what you want.
He absolutely did. Absolutely.
But one thing,
didn't work out against Eric Ten Hag's, so he technically did get out.
Again, actually, to be fair, I'm glad Ten Hag was brought up, but that's another example because I just saw Goe mention it. Rashford, another brain-dead footballer. Ten Hag last season made a serviceable player out of him, got goals out of him. Yeah. Our manager can't even do that out of Mudryk. They're both the same in terms of they're both fucking brain-dead. They've got like 2 good attributes between them.
Scott, Eddie Howe is making Lascelles look like a decent centre half. For Sven Botman.
Not even that, bro. He's making Anthony Gordon look like one of the best wingers in the league. This is a guy who at Everton was terrible. Like was like awful. And he got like Eddie Howe got him and turned him into one of the best wingers in the league. And no one's going to sit here and tell me that Anthony Gordon's talent level is high, but you've got a manager who understands how to use him. Same with Joe Linton. No one's going to tell me he's a world-class player, but you've got a manager who knows how to use him.
He moved him from fucking striker to mid.
Yeah, he had Almiron.
He tried to put Mudryk as a 10 one time.
Wait, when was this?
Couple of weeks
ago. That sucks. Where's this fucking fraud with a piece of shit hairline named Moyo? Where's Moyo?
Chat, bro.
Get in here, you fucking cuckoo. You cuck.
I'll make room.
Moyo, you fucking cuck. Get in here.
Anthony Gordon was not very good. No, let's not fucking do this.
I was not a fan of
Anthony Gordon was
there were like little flashes at Everton that
exactly.
Anthony Gordon was nowhere near what he is now. His fucking fan base said, "Hell no."
Everton and 3 were deflected.
I was going to say, like, you could name at least like 30 wingers in world football better than he was at the time he went to Newcastle. No one could tell me he was like
a fan of it, and you know how much I look at players and all this shit. And
didn't we want Anthony Gordon?
The joke in the comment is, "Oh, Steve, who don't you rate?" I didn't rate the.
Wait. Did we were linked by Anthony Gordon as well at that time?
We was linked to Gordon.
I remember Alex said he wanted him.
We was linked with Anthony Gordon way back with Tuchel.
Yeah,
I fucking said, why not? Everybody snap. I said, yo, I don't know him that well, but the 1 and 2, 3 times I see him, he flashes on my screen. I think he was for like 40 million at the time, and at the time I attacked with shit. I said, let's have him.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
And everybody was like, no, and beat it down. And I was like, it is what it is. It wasn't like a signing that I was gonna go crazy over. But when I saw it, I was like, yo, this dude flashes on your screen when you watch him play for Everton. He flashes. No, he's not good enough for this club.
How much is he going for at the time?
He went for
like
40
mil.
So I get everyone was thinking Sterling or what's it called?
Or, shit. 40. It
was 40. It was 40. Yeah, 40.
Yeah, it was like 40.
Yeah, so I'm thinking
Tuchel was still here. Tuchel was still here when we was talking about Gordon. I remember that shit. We still had Tuchel.
Honestly, I was not a fan of the signing at the time, but Scott, you're right. He's turned him into he's
that's what even and again that's not even not even world class managers. That's what good managers do.
Yeah.
Managers do. Yeah. Like you've got, and again, I'll keep going back to like other managers, not even the top managers. You've got Andoni Iraola, who's been here the same amount of time as POCh, has taken a guy who for Celtic was a winger and a number 10, and has put him in as a DM, as a number 6, because in his system it works. Yeah. And that's a guy who's been at the same time as POCh and has made it work. Only difference he has is he doesn't have the quality in his team.
How many points are they behind you, by the way?
Oh, like 3?
Caught up real quick.
Yeah,
But
Scott,
here's the
lucky,
funny
bro.
thing.
You know what?
Here's the thing, right?
Even if we win on Sunday, we'll still be in tenth anyway.
Don't worry,
No,
we're
we
a 10th
won't.
place team. That's
Oh
what we're
no,
gonna be.
I'm not worried about if we win. If we lose, there's a chance we end in like 14th by the end of this weekend coming.
It depends
Listen,
what West Ham does today versus Spurs.
Here's the thing, right? A lot of managers make players, put players, move play like what Howe did. Pochettino's doing that. He sucks.
Yeah.
When he put Chilwell at left wing, that was him trying to do. Oh, you know what? I could take this player and turn him into this. Fail. He put Caldwell. Oh, I could make Caldwell a left back.
Fail.
Fail. Fail. He's failing. And y'all be like, oh, Pep, he uses his center back. Yeah, and he wins trebles. It works. We're watching our manager do the same things, and it's failing. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
You gotta know when to hold up. No.
Oh, actually, Jimmy, I've just thought of another one. Deserving. Hang on. Jimmy, I've just thought of another one, by the way. Caicedo, last season had him at right back in games, and he locked down wingers.
Right back and lock down Martinelli and those guys.
Excellent.
That's managers knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yo, if y'all notice, I have yet to cuss our gazillion-dollar midfield. You know why? Because I don't know where to cuss them about. Most of the time, I saw Enzo when we were going from right to left. He was so far left. I'm like, you don't even look like a midfielder. It was the middle was wide open.
Yeah.
It was no midfield. I'm not gonna cuss.
By the way,
he's been playing left back to start of the season. He always occupied that left space. He's not in the midfield.
No, bro, I'm not talking about occupying the space. I'm talking about living in it.
Also, Lewis, bring those pictures up again. There's just a question I want to ask.
Well, go on, Scott.
Bring those pictures up again. Go to the next one. Next one. Go to the next one. Who in the fuck is that in the midfield with Caicedo? Because that ain't Enzo. That's our number 10. That's our number 10.
That's our 10.
Yep.
Look at
Where's
this.
Enzo?
Yo,
no, that's not Palmer. Because Palmer's there.
That's Palmer right here.
Here's Palmer. That's Palmer.
Oh, that's
and then
Palmer.
go to the next one. Go to the next one. Why is Palmer there?
Palmer's here now.
And that's where
Enzo.
Oh, no. They're two. I've just noticed. If you look at the time, they're two different clips. The second one's in the second half. But why is our number 10 now out like wide? He kept doing this as well, and it pissed me off. He kept switching Sterling and Palmer the whole game. Like, why?
Bro,
like, why
because he's a dickhead.
Palmer's an 8. It's playing Palmer's an 8, like an idiot.
Like,
yo, listen. Our shape. You know what that shape was called yesterday? Lizzo. That's what that formation was called. Lizzo. That shit was wagga wagga and all over the fucking place.
And ugly.
Lizzo.
Very
that was
ugly.
the Lizzo formation.
Very
no
ugly.
shape. No fucking shape.
No,
that's the Lizzo. Watch. That's what you had to say.
Victor, I've just seen that thing you put in the private chat, by the way. Oh, fuck. Go fuck. Oh, the fuck is this man?
Pull up. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, what's up? Bro,
first goal. By the way, Mudryk jogging back, fucking Enzo jogging back. It was so pathetic.
Bro, why is our right back at centre back? Why is our right back at centre back?
Run to defense way past Mudryk and Sterling yesterday. I was like,
no. There's too many. I can't lie. There's too many questions from this. Number one is why is our right back at centre back? Number two, why is our striker at the edge of the box? Why is our centre midfielder the furthest man forward? Like what?
Look at this shit.
Why is Enzo our furthest man forward?
Look at our left back. Look at
is Mudryk McTominay's man also?
No, Mudryk's the dude. Like he's the second furthest guy forward at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Like what is this?
The Lizzo. Lizzo.
I thought y'all were seeing it from the first game of the season. I don't know if it's a patch thing to make Enzo play left back. I don't know.
Bro, listen. This shit is the Lizzo. Okay, that
crazy.
right there. That's crazy.
He wants Enzo to attack. He thinks Enzo's like Frank Lampard.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
but
He's got him doing fucking
Hey,
shuttle runs
Jimmy,
out of
I
midfield.
thought I was the only one who saw that.
Yo, Scott, I'm not a fan of these Newcastle Aston Villa examples, man. This is
Yo,
Why?
we see Enzo at the 10. Like the fucking players are moving like, yo, I'm done.
They just look confused,
You know what?
if anything.
He's confused. He doesn't know where to put them. That's the thing. He's
That's what I'm saying. This man's used Enzo in every position and in every style of play apart from the one he's fucking comfortable in. This guy's a fucking idiot, and I said this on stream yesterday, and this is why I think he gets sacked. These men have invested 200 million at midfield to keep me here for 7 years, and this man has got, and this fucking wasted space manager has gone playing like clowns. Like, so what are you going to do? You're going to sell the players you invested in a lot of money, or you're going to get rid of the manager and get a guy who can actually.
And their valuation has gone down because of how poorly the coaches coached them. To make
like
them look.
how we like again. We had Potter, like even for as shit as he was, he understood how to use Enzo for the most part. Defensively, we knew he was poor, but in terms of on the ball, he managed to get the best out of him.
Right.
You got this man getting. I can't put into words how I'm seeing this man making late runs out of midfield, off the ball, when his best attributes are on the ball. Like how does that make fucking sense, man? That's like telling Cruz to make shuttle runs out of midfield. Can you imagine if Real Madrid or Bayern Munich had fucking Cruz making shuttle runs out of midfield while they had the guy next to him doing the passing? Do you understand how fucking stupid that is?
What do you mean by shuttle run, by the way? Like fucking.
As in, like sprints basically out of midfield. Like,
okay. I got you.
Like, you know the ones in training where you like run to one, like it's the ones you run to one and come back, run a bit further, come back, like those ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Enzo was not that kind of guy at River Plate or.
Oh, come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I told everybody what I want Enzo to do is dictate and control. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Modric play football. You know what I'm saying? Because he's good at that. Enzo likes to pass the ball. And he got the vision to see those passes because he can pass those long passes and stuff like that. Just the way like Xavi Alonso now to play midfield. When you have Enzo running up and down all the field, his best attribute is being wasted.
Yeah. Basically. That's crazy.
Oh, I hate this manager so much. I hate this man so much.
It's awful to watch.
Yeah, but Scott, we're not Aston Villa, we're not Newcastle, man. So
what do you mean? Hang on, where were Aston Villa last season?
No. So you use Newcastle, yeah? Newcastle, he got them from
No,
relegation.
Newcastle for a sec. I already said that's over 2 seasons. Fuck Newcastle. That was over 2 seasons. I'm talking about Villa. Villa last season were literally I think they were 17th. They were one place above the relegation zone. They finished 5th. 5th or 6th.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you one player that has improved is Leon Bailey.
Oh yeah, Leon Bailey.
We spoke about yesterday. Go and look at all the players that he's improved when they were under Gerrard. Leon Bailey,
Mings,
Iron Mings,
Bailey,
Luca Dean, who was a was a cast off from Everton, from a dog shit Everton side. He was seen as not good enough, and now he's balling on Unai Emery.
He's such a good fucking crosser of the ball. He's such a good crosser of the ball, bro. Digne. Like honestly, bro. So accurate.
You can say Watkins is kind of
Watkins as well. He was terrible under Lampard. Not Lampard. He was terrible under Gerrard, and now Emery comes in and he's one of the most informed strikers in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Watkins, such a good player, but he looked awful under Gerrard.
I was going to say another one. People are mentioning it. He's playing John McGinn as left mid in a 4-4-2, and it's
he
working.
can also do on the right. McGinn,
and it's working. This man played Manchester City without arguably their best player on the bench, man.
They're gonna smack up Arsenal too. That's the crazy part. They're gonna smack them up.
Did Diaby not play?
No, he was on the bench.
He came on
He
in
was
like
on
the
the
last
bench.
5 minutes of the game.
Yes. And guess who scored the goal? Leon Bailey, who we just talked about, who he's improved.
I was about to say, who's improved? Because he was shit when he had a purple patch when he got there, then he fell off. Emery came in.
He didn't even have a purple patch, Jimmy. He had like one good game and got injured.
Yeah.
And every time he came back, he was terrible.
Look at him now. That's what good managers do, fellas.
Aston
I know
Villa
it's been a while since we had one, but think about when Tuchel came in. Remember Rudiger? We were all like, get him out of here. He's shit. What happened since Tuchel?
Jimmy,
What happened since he's been with Ancelotti?
Jimmy, he turned into
I'll
one of
go
the
one
best
further
center
than
backs
that.
in the world.
Forget Rudiger, because Rudiger's a good player. Forget Rudiger. Go and look at what he did to Loftus-Cheek and Cho.
True.
Yep.
These were guys that were seen as not good enough. But for understandable reasons, they were seen as not good enough. He had them balling at wing back.
Yeah.
He put fucking Loftus-Cheek at wing back, and Loftus-Cheek put in some man of the match type performances one game at wing back. I remember that shit.
Mhm.
He was bombing down that right side, and he was getting back defensive.
A few times.
I remember
A few times.
Yeah, that was Southampton. That was Southampton, wasn't it?
So all
And
you guys are all POCh out.
Yep.
Everyone's POCh out.
Expeditiously.
No, we're not all POCh out.
Apart from Jimmy. Apart from him.
Apart from Jimmy, bro. They got Jimmy, man.
Yeah.
Trust
Expeditiously. Bro, I said before, like early Christmas present, Bowley, I need you to do something for me. Get this fucking manager out. Deport him back to Argentina.
No, I trust the process, Jimmy.
Well, 12 days until we play you guys again. Just
Oh,
POCh.
don't tell me.
Fuck off, man. You fucking cunt. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, you.
Steve, you were asking for that. I can't lie.
Yeah, Steve, I can't lie. All I have left is that Carabao Cup line. I need no.
And
Hey,
FA Cup.
all I'm
And
saying-
FA Cup.
hey, you man better raise the
If we beat Newcastle, Steve. Never mind.
Hey, all I'm saying is,
guess what? If you
Sean
do
Dyche and Gary O'Neill have got something for us, bro. If Gary O'Neill like out tactic, I'm gonna kill myself.
Sheffield United that hard.
Wait, do you mean when he does, not if he does?
Yeah, when he does, bro. Oh, fuck.
No, too far, man. Too far.
Hey, no, Gary O'Neill's hooping, bro. Are you watching Wolves?
I am actually a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, hooping.
Hey, Victor, I said before the season they were going to get relegated. They're 1 point behind us.
Nah, they're not getting relegated. I knew they weren't getting relegated.
Yeah, they won't get relegated. They're 1 point behind us.
We had to go on an unbeaten run until Liverpool away, and we failed in the first hurdle.
Bro, like if you look as well, all the teams below us are starting to start function. Like Brentford's obviously a good team; they're just a bit inconsistent. Fulham and Wolves just couldn't score. They were playing well, just couldn't score, and now they're scoring. Like Palace are doing shit, but they'll probably beat us. Bournemouth are starting to find their form and find their rhythm, and they're but 3 points below us. Legit, the only teams below us that potentially won't get anything are Luton, Forest, Burnley, and Sheffield United. It's so shit.
I told you, Steve, man. You're asking for it, bro.
Fair enough, Daniel. Appreciate it.
Oh, we're so shit, man.
We're actually washed.
Well, that Everton
We're
away
actually
is
washed.
that stinks of Everton. Gonna be the funniest
Bro,
game.
you know for a fact. Did you see Sean Dyche in the crowd during the game, bro? He had a twinkle in his eye. He had a twinkle in his eye and a smile on his face.
By the way, I got blocked by Daniel. I did not do anything on my life.
I believe you. I believe you. Fuck you now. We'll go through the rest of the super chats. There's a few other guys in there. Big up to Adam saying you guys are agreeing. You both want POCh. I think that was basically the past debate, but thank you, brother. Big up Shakar. Good to see you again. Saying POCh in. If that don't work out, super Frank in. I'm about to retract that previous comment. But
Is he a United fan? Is he a United fan, by the way?
Thanks for your super chat, you asshole.
No shit, mate.
Big up to Vision saying this guy doesn't watch Chelsea. I can promise you that. I should have read that one earlier, but I appreciate that one anyway. Big up to Cameron. Big up to Cameron saying, oh, that was the Duoscope. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Cameron says Jackson shouldn't have started yesterday. POCh subs always make no sense. Could have been different if we took the chance in the first half. Seriously need to talk about our midfielders, especially the pivot. But they weren't.
Actually, I'm glad.
Wait. Broha came in. What did he do with his chance? He sent it fucking wide. What are we talking about here? They all
the Jackson thing, that's the wrong thing to talk about.
Bro, you know what? The worst thing yesterday, when we went 2-1 down, he told Muslim to sit back on the bench.
Bro, I was going to talk about that, by the way. I don't know if you spoke about it. Bro, this man's a dickhead. I said on Jimmy's channel yesterday, bro, I want this guy to leave in January. This isn't out of spite. I want this man to go and leave and go and play for a club and a manager respects him. This guy's a dickhead. Why are you telling a man to get changed, get everything ready, shin pads, everything, and have him stand there for 2 minutes? And then just now you can sit back down. You're a dickhead. No wonder he doesn't want to sign a new contract. Fuck this guy, man, for that. Just tell him not to. Just tell him not to get ready. Just leave him on the bench.
Post. Yeah, you don't get points for that. You get a point when it goes inside the post.
That's not. It doesn't count as a goal. If you didn't hit the post, it's not in. So what's your
post? Yeah, it's called a miss.
It don't count as on target.
This doesn't count as yeah.
As much as
Yeah,
you'd be annoyed about the chance being missed and everything, Jackson should have started. That was the right decision to make.
Yeah,
that was the right decision to make. But big up for the donation.
He
my
should have
guy.
fucking scored. That's what he should have did.
Exactly. Big up Rigo Part saying we spent on mid players, flawed buying strategy. After every loss route, they're cashing the next 14-year-old whiz kid. No plan to win now. But it doesn't look like there's a plan because we have an idiot in charge. And I think that's the bigger issue. These players can be coached to be better.
I also disagree on the mid players thing because, like, outside of Mudryk, there wasn't one single person complaining about like most of the signings we made. Like, even when we bought Jackson, obviously, I think there was a bit of an understanding difference in terms of we probably all thought he was going to be the backup to the main guy. Even so, no one was complaining when we bought Caicedo. No one was complaining when we bought Enzo. Even guys we signed like Disasi, Palmer. Like, none of these guys we were signing, people had problems with. Outside of the like people going, "Oh, why aren't we signing like Leao and shit and whatnot?" But like,
yeah, they get like that because everybody want to be correct. You know that shit. I've
realized that. Good to see you back, but I've got to make room. Big up, brother. Bless up. Bless up.
What I was gonna say is, do you know what? Do you know why I know that's true as well? Have you seen the news as well about the Jonathan Tah signing? So we're now looking at guys that have experience. He's 27, so he's over the supposed age bollocks thing that I didn't believe in the first place, and people are still complaining that we're signing him.
They're complaining. They said, "Oh, why would you sign? No, he's not." No other big teams looking for him. Why would you sign him? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Paulino just went to Fulham, bro.
Also,
he didn't get good when he got to Fulham. He was good before that. Ain't no big team want to sign him. They all fucking want him now, bro.
Let me push back, man, because people were complaining over Palmer. We saw it, bro, and you know facts.
No, I know, but like people were complaining because that was the like secret signing. But it's like, as soon as he played, people were like, "Oh, now I understand it."
Yeah.
Like, because he performed, and that's the thing. Is like, and even with everyone else, the only player that I would say had unanimous criticism about him, and I think has been proven right, is Mudryk. And it was more than anything, it was the price. It wasn't necessarily the player; it was the price.
You see, Scott. See all the biggest issue.
Moyo, you and your feelings because I was right. Just admit it, Moyo.
You ain't right, bro.
In the group, you be holding on to Pochettino balls like you his wife, bro. Worse than his wife. His wife probably likes move over, Moyo. Give me some space.
We forgot to cover this up, but I think we should strip Reece James captain armband.
Well, who do we give it to though? Who do we give it to though?
Why would you take the armband from somebody? Did he break a rule? Did he do something? Did he violate?
Do you know what cracks me up? Do you know what cracks me
Why
up?
would you take the armband from him?
The captain stinks at the moment.
Who do you give it to?
Like what? Hold on, wait. Excuse me. Let me talk to him. Like what?
I don't know, bro. Last two games.
What's captain things?
His availability.
Last two games, I think it's been sus, man, for me. Last two.
Okay, so you take the captain's armband when the player has a bad game?
Jimmy,
I mean, the past one's been stinking for him. I can't lie. Lately, it's been stinking.
Hold on, too many people. What?
No, I say his mentality as a captain has been stinking up since he got that red card.
What's the mentality? What did you see yesterday about mentality? What did you see in mentality?
Yeah, yes, he was poor yesterday. What are you on about?
So that's mentality when you have a bad game?
He was supposed to be the one that lead the example. What happened there? There was no leadership.
So the cross that he put in, that Enzo fluff, if that goes in the back of the net, do you say that? Or do you say, holy shit, my right back made a hell of a pass? See, I wonder some of you niggas who go to the game, do y'all watch the game? You forgot about the pass Reece James put in. That should have been a goal. And Enzo, I don't know what the fuck. He did a
He
fucking...
put one in for Broya, too.
And the tackle he made on Garnacho. You know, the last minute tackle he made.
Tackles. I'm talking about the plays that he had that should have led to points.
Oh.
Points. Those would have been goals if the person did what they were supposed to do on the other end. Those are goals.
Who are you giving the captaincy to?
No, the thing is, in an ideal world, I kind of hear what Fat is saying because there's a couple guys you could give the armband to.
You don't take a fucking captain's armband because the player has 2 bad games.
Oh no, not that sense. In terms of Reece not being captain. But my point with this is like you've got a couple guys there who could easily be captain. In fact, they both were captains for previous clubs, but because they're in English, they're not being given a captaincy.
Yeah, but Jimmy, you do take someone's armband.
You're giving it to like an 18, 19-year-old who's never been captain before. As far as I'm aware, I don't think Cole has ever been captain before at any level. You're giving it to him over a guy who was literally captain at his previous club in Disasi or over Silva. because he's English.
Yeah, but Scott, you do take the captaincy off James because of his availability. That's a reason to do it.
No, you just make sure that you're no, you don't do it because of that reason. You just then make sure no. What you do instead is make sure that your vice captain and whoever the third captain is you make sure they're number one fit, which one of them isn't, and number two.
Rigo Park is not blindly defending him. Reece James will have a body of work. When you blindly defend something, that means you have nothing to go off of. You forgot Reece James is decorated, you stupid fuck. He's decorated. He got medals and shit. That's not blind. Blind is putting your faith in somebody you never seen do anything. Y'all just keep typing phrases that y'all hear, and y'all don't even know what the fuck they mean. If somebody's backing Reece James, it's not blindly. They can say, he's done this, he's done that, he's done this, he's done that. You dumb fuck. Stop typing shit y'all don't know how to use. Let people think you're fucking stupid, then coming out and showing them that you're stupid. There's a difference.
But no, again, it's just, also another thing that I just want to get on people about, because I know it's going to probably come up, is this experience thing and this leadership thing. Because I know it's probably going to come up. I was thinking about this on the way home today because I was out and I was thinking about this. And actually thinking about it last night as well. Yeah. We have about 4 or 5 different people that are either captains for their national teams or were captains at clubs. Like you've got Silva, Disasi, Chukwemeka's the current under-20s captain. Andre Santos, if he was still here.
Scott, let's calm down, man.
No. These men are captains. These men have shown
shut up, Ziad.
These men have shown. I don't care what age.
Foley sent you here, Ziad.
I don't care what age they're playing at. They have shown leadership abilities at a level.
No, you're playing, Ziad. Man, fucking under 20 England captain. Come on.
Get out of here.
Sorry, we're talking about.
Hello, Jimmy.
No. Hang on, wait, Staffy, before you go, yeah, we're talking about the hang on. We're talking about that under 20s team that won a fucking trophy. That team.
Bro, this is Chelsea, bro. This is Chelsea's first team.
I'm here. Bottom left.
From somewhere.
Oh, you have Abby. I'm looking at what else? You don't fucking Staffy. Staffy, what up, my G?
What's up? What's good, guys?
Bro. Not what up, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking dildo scope fucked up the whole stream.
Ziad, why you say you don't pick up? What's going on there, bro? I'm not the one who told you.
Fucking AI. Don't talk to him.
Listen, I wasn't the steward that didn't allow you to get back in the stadium.
Bro,
don't
I'm
hit
driving
me,
back
bro.
to Manchester right now to sort out that steward, bro.
Don't fucking hit me, bro. It's not my fault.
Wait, what steward? What happened?
Why you go back to Manchester again?
Ziad, you're not even Ziad. You're not brave enough to write a strongly worded email, let alone go up.
No, you know what? It's funny you say that, bro, because I'm writing a strong email, bro. Hold that, man.
Yeah. Well, have to spell check it first.
I'm typing up an email. Hold that. Ooh, it's so scary.
I'm gonna push this horse cock in your chick. Talk about horse strength.
Yo.
Whoa.
Hey, yo. That's wild.
Hey, fire that, man.
That was you would hear the whoa, but you're lucky we're on Lewis's channel right now. Talking about what's
read the Moyo comment. What Moyo say? You fucking your hairline backed up like traffic. Let me see what Moyo say.
Oi, fire that cause. Fucking hell.
Where's Moyo comment? Moyo,
was it this one? I asked you months ago and you already gone like, fucking hell, that ending is crazy. But
what did you say? Hold on, wait. What was that? Put it back. Plus, I asked you months ago when you were already going at POCh if you wanted him out, and you said, "Did I say POCh out?"
I can't lie. You two like a Tom and Jerry, man.
By the way, if anyone doesn't know, Moyo is black as well, just in case.
I was gonna say, I hope he is because you can't be saying that.
He's showing his face on the channel.
Okay.
Moyo is black, y'all. Don't worry about it. Even though he don't sound like it, look like it, he's black.
Thank you for confirming that, sir.
He's black. But unfortunately, he's black. We have to claim him. Unfortunately, we're willing to trade him though. We'll trade him for Ziad.
Yo,
Ziad is North African. He could qualify. He's North African.
I wouldn't trade Ziad for a.
Oh wait, Ziad is Syrian. He's not Moroccan. Never mind.
I wouldn't trade Ziad for a used yogurt, man.
Like that
stuffy.
His skin milky. He can't. Yeah, he can't. He got that milky skin.
That's
Hey, yo, chill, man.
Jesus.
Fire that. Fucking hell.
But listen, I tuned in late. What are you guys saying here? I want to know.
Hey,
You're fucking shit.
You,
Get hype.
Fuck
Get
off,
hype.
man. Allow it.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah.
I'm asking a question, Surfer. Why are you mad at me?
Hope
I'm
you
just saying-
enjoyed the easiest home game of the season.
Turn on
We
your
did our
fucking camera, stuff. Fuck it, hell, mate.
Yeah, fuck you, Staffy.
As Pochettino said, the players gave everything, so that's all that matters. That's all that
Yeah,
really
that's what matters. We gave everything. We
Bro,
gave
that
all
shit
we
was
had.
crazy. When I
Those
saw that,
comments,
bro.
man, those comments. Oh,
They gave the
God.
football.
Yeah,
players
remember,
the
you
dollar
only
in.
won because we were down to 10 men for 60 minutes on
No,
Sunday.
no, Lewis, did you see his
And
one?
and
Did
whose
you
fault
see
is
his
that?
comments about
Whose fault is that?
afterwards? The one about it's a different project or some other fucking nonsense. Like, bro, he
Oh,
changed his
no,
tune
I didn't
again.
even try to find the rest
Bro,
of
let
the
me see if
comments.
I can find them, bro. Those comments. Ah, this fucking prick.
Look, man. I told y'all this guy wasn't it, right? All right.
Fucking
After
stand
That's
up.
why. Listen, I'm not here to cook people like Jimmy, Lewis, all the people that been on Poch's back the whole time. I have no cooking for you. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I've been said the guy wasn't it.
exactly. So I'm someone myself who's very critical of my manager. So I'm not gonna come here and give you guys a taste of my own medicine. The thing is, though, it's just like, how do you make us look that good? Like, this is the best game of the season that we've played. And when I told people like Don that this is gonna be our best game of the season, well, I told him this last week. I said it's gonna be our easiest game of the season, and he kept saying you're talking shit, this and that. If I saw the vision, then you know there's something there. You know, how does that midfield come in and you guys make us boss you like that for 90 minutes? I've never seen us both.
Yeah, there was
I
no
do not
midfield.
know-
That's
I
the
do not
thing.
know how on
That's the
earth we
point,
got-
bro. But that's the
Yeah.
point.
He
Where
played-
was the
he-
midfield?
Who the fuck knows? That shit was wide open. That shit, I've never seen
That
no
shit is
formation
wide
like
open,
that in my
man.
life.
Fucking hell, like OnlyFans, man. Fuck's sake.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
formation-
you would know, bro.
Of course you do. Yeah, you know about Willie.
And to come out and say that they did their best or whatever, bro, it just gave me flashbacks of us having Ole. It gave me flashbacks when you guys had what's his name? What's the other one?
Graham Potter.
Graham Potter. That was crazy, bro. Give him
You know
all
when
the,
you
bro.
that comment where he said you gave everything. That's what you tell your kid when he finishes 8th in a race and there's only 8 people.
Bro, participation trophy. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
this guy
what it is,
did, bro. He's like, you guys did okay. He started clapping off his players. You guys did okay. Heads up.
Yeah.
Heads up. We'll
You
get him
gave-
next
you
time.
gave your all. You gave
We'll
your
get him
all.
next
It
time.
was super tough.
Bro,
Yeah.
you gave us such an easy game. We had McTominay playing a free roam. The guy almost got a hat trick, bro. If the guy had any composure, he would have finished that third chance and would have gotten a hat trick. That one that he took with his
You
left.
know what? You could have been 5-0 up in the first half.
And you know what it is,
Well, not
Fatur?
really.
This is
Nah, Mudryk missed some chances.
5-0.
yeah, you guys should have had chances.
It
So
should have
I
been
said
like
that first
5-5.
that
What are you
no,
talking
I
about
wouldn't
here?
say 5-5, but that first half could have easily become 3-2, 4-2. We had a lot more chances.
Scored like 2-3 times, and Jackson should have scored.
Yeah, but we also had a lot of chances. That's what I'm saying. We all had chances, but I'm equating to us having more clear chances than you. That's the thing. But also, my point about this whole game is we played, by the way, we didn't change anything against you guys. Before the game, I'm going to sit here and be honest. When I saw the lineup and I saw he was going for a single pivot again with Amrabat, I was like, if you're playing a midfield of McTominay, you deserve to get sacked. I said sack him before the game. But you guys played in our hands. Yeah, I don't have an issue with Amrabat. Yeah, Humar, that's not the issue. The issue is playing it. Yeah, Humar, listen. The issue is the single pivot, not the individual who's in the single pivot. The instructions itself is shit. But you guys played in our hands perfectly. Because listen, this is gonna rub off a few people the wrong way. But I said this to Dunn. I said, without Gallagher, you guys have no press in that midfield. We struggle against teams that press our pivot. You guys
Gallagher
couldn't do
don't
that.
press from the midfield. Like I don't get this idea. Gallagher presses up top with Jackson. Like this idea that Gallagher
Jimmy, well, that's the
crosses
thing.
the midfield. He doesn't.
But that's the
He
thing,
presses
Jimmy.
up top and wins the ball in the
But our
opponent's
press,
half.
Jimmy, the build-up that we had in the first phase for us, in the first phase of build-up, we had no issue at all. You guys were showing a few clips earlier. Look how much
You still
time
wouldn't
people
have
like
had an issue.
Amrabat and Maguire had on the ball. We don't usually get that. The
But
reason
what
Newcastle
build-up?
cooked
Like
us.
y'all had us stuck in our half. It wasn't
No,
like
no, no.
y'all
I
was-
get you. I get
like,
you.
that's what I'm
100%.
saying. It wasn't like y'all was pockets of play beating us up. Like we were stuck in our half. We
You're
couldn't
absolutely
get out.
correct, Jimmy. There was two issues. You couldn't beat our press, and you didn't apply a press on us. And that's why
We
when
don't have
someone
a
told me, someone was like, "Oh, Chelsea had it was Judge Mo." Judge Mo just sits there and he reads the stats and he just talks. He was like, "Oh, it's 55 to 45." I was like, "Bro, can you tell me where the 55% of the possession was? It was in their half."
Yeah, we ain't have no.
Not even in our half. It was in our.
Because I'll tell you what, bro.
Not
Anyone
half.
who watched the game, if you didn't know the stat, and I asked you who do you think had the most of the possession, everyone would have assumed United, because we had 28 chances to your 11. But that just shows that
Listen,
that press
a lot of the
kept you.
possession we had was running for our life. It wasn't
Yeah,
attacking
and it was in and around our box. That
yeah,
was
in and around our own box, running for our life.
Exactly, I agree with you. That's why
That's
I
why I
said
tell people stats. These stat merchants can eat a dick because that's all they. It's like they didn't. You know what stat merch? You know all these stats. When I started watching football, right? I swear to God, 2 stats existed: goals and assists. But you see these fucking nerds who couldn't play. They wanted to make themselves important. What could I do to make myself a part of the game? I can't play. I don't get pussy. I
Big up
the skin rubs off. What could I do to keep my hands off my little peeny cock? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll make up analytics. If goals expected. What the fuck is that? What is that? It's either going or it don't.
You know, you had a 2-point-something in goals expected yesterday.
What the fuck is a goals expected? What the fuck is that? That's the
It's
dumbest shit I ever heard.
It's the difficulty of you converting in chance or not.
That
So
shit is
how
dumb. That
difficult-
shit is opinion based. It's an opinion.
I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you what it is.
Goals expected, but they don't take into account who's taking the goal. So if it's Harry Kane or if it's Harry fucking Potter playing on a fucking broom, they expect the same goal. The same goal, depending on where you at. Even though it's it's a striker to a center back. Goals expected. It's dumb. It's a dumbass stat made up for these fucking nerds. Y'all don't remember when nerds was never involved in sports? I remember that. I'm old enough to remember when I used to go, "Hey, nerd, you watch football?" No. Why would I watch that? I like that. Now, hey, nerd, you watch football? Yes. I know that the team we use XG and I play Football Manager. Wait, you play a game where you don't actually see players? You move them physically? No, you just buy them and you sell them and you hit simulate and you look at the results and you build a team and it's so exciting. You're a fucking retard. That's why football is fucked up. These nerds. Fucking football. Nerds. Nerds didn't care about sports. Now they're the most important. That's why sports fucking suck. That was my fucking rant for the day. I hate you nerds. It was better when we were stuffing y'all in lockers.
Big up the nerds. But listen, on the real though,
get them the fuck out of here. Fuck you nerds. Go build a rocket. Go build up some shit that's gonna kill us all at the end. And go make good again.
I don't know. I like
yes.
Ball progressions and all of that bullshit.
All that bullshit. All that bullshit. Just give us some normal stats. How many passes you got? Forward passes, like they be like passes expected beyond GA to the 3rd power. What the fuck are you talking about, man? The fuck does that even mean? Out of here, man.
I tell you what. I like my players with better expected passes from the instep of their foot in it. I'm here for it. Big up,
yes,
Matt.
the owner is a nerd. He's rich. He owns the team. That's what the nerds do.
Big up the data analyst and all of that.
Yeah.
Matt, what are you saying, bro? He's frozen.
Let me help you. Let me help you with Matt. Hold up.
Oh fuck.
Lewis, what's up, my guy? Lewis, last night in Manchester, you guys left me, yeah? And I woke up and I got a tattoo on the ass.
Oh my God. Matty Dav, Matty Dav, Matty Dav.
What the fuck was that?
What is going on, bro? Yeah, what's going on? I don't even know.
We're so finished, bro. Big up to Blues Nation TV saying Bin Caicedo, Reece DM, Mudryk will be world class.
DM.
Reece DM. That is the craziest shit I heard.
Man said Mudryk will be world class. Man said Mudryk will be world class. Fuck me.
Wait, so
he'll be third world class. That's what it'll be, man.
Wait, so to this guy, the way to unlock Mudryk to become world class is by putting Reece in DM. So you tell me Caicedo's stopping Mudryk from being world class?
Oh, bro, I'm an Inception, bro. Remember like 2 years ago, hey, Andrew and you, man. Remember 2 years ago when we were told, oh, we need a DM to make our attackers click. Now it's the other way around, bro. We need to get rid of the DM to make the attackers click, bro. I'm an Inception. I'm in a dream world.
Network.
It's one of the worst super chats I've ever heard.
And big up to Rigo Clark saying, oh, he's going at Jimmy, saying, hey, Jimmy, have some respect for loyal supporters of the channel. If you disagree, don't be a foul mouth raw. Ooh. Hey, I don't know who was getting that. Was it the Boyos?
Rigo Clark, did I hurt your feelings? You should spend $15 more and kick me off, you dickhead. Spend your money wisely.
Yeah, big up to Rigo Clark, though. Always appreciate
it. Put 15 more on it and kick me off, you dickhead.
20 quid, man. It's easy, isn't it? Put 20 quid.
Yo, fucking Lewis, mate. Fucking, you're never gonna believe what happened to me today.
Big up Rigo Park, said way.
Oh, what?
Don't come at me with that soft shit. Don't come at me with that punk shit, Rigo Park. Curse me back. Don't come at me with that soft shit.
Yeah, imagine my boss coming up to my digger today and saying, come to the minivan, random alcohol and drug test today.
You was sick.
My brothers, you're looking at a man who passed.
Hey, let's go!
I'm just a buffalo soldier in the
Whose
heart
pee
of
did you steal?
America.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Yeah.
And supported Chelsea.
What'd he do?
Who's
What I missed?
Who's pissed?
He passed a random drug test.
Oh.
He stole someone's piss.
I don't know how you pulled that one.
Bruv, basically when I got called, I literally ran up to my this fella at work, and just said, bruv, piss in this bottle for me right
now.
Bruv, honestly, 8 people speak, bruv, I'm sitting in there. I've never had to do this before. I don't know how it works. Like, I'm there just trying to keep a bottle of piss warm, which is spilling all over me, bruv. And I got
You had no top?
Bruv, I got my man's piss all over me hands and me legs, bruv. And
my
there's no toilet to wash it for 2 hours, bruv.
Oh my god.
God.
Honestly, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Keep that job.
Mate, honestly, when I passed, mate, and I had to do the breathalyzer, mate, I was even scared for the breathalyzer because they Chelsea yesterday. I was like, fuck. I drank 6 cans of JD and Coke, didn't I? And then I had like 4 before. Remember, I kept buying them pints and I kept bringing them out into the ground with me, didn't I?
Yeah, that was very helpful during the second half too.
He said the results.
Bro, I wasn't getting through that game without drinking and smoking, bro. Honestly, I was stressed.
I didn't know you're in the same block as ours, though. To be fair.
Yeah. What was you in SS29 as well?
Yeah, I was S22.
Gang, come on.
Yeah, we saw after the game, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did, bro.
I saw the video with Saeed.
I only got to the ground for like 10 minutes before kickoff. Me and Ziad had a nightmare getting up,
bro,
and getting back to London afterwards.
Bro, how hard was it to get out of the car park, bro?
Bro, it was 5 hours to get into Manchester. There was another 4.5 to get out.
Mate, honestly, it was so long. That's why I couldn't do a fan cam yesterday.
Big up Ziad for letting me bun in the car though.
Big up, man.
You have no choice. Ziad, if you ain't let him smoke in the car, where the fuck you up? You better let that
haram, bro.
No, by the way, Ziad is a very good driver, as a reference. A very good driver.
Ziad are the driver. We said don't stop at all.
Hey Ziad, I can't lie. You need to drive for Luton away, you know.
Fuck it. Get me a ticket. I'll drive for Luton away, bro.
Alright, get me a ticket for Luton away and I'll drive you my motherfucking self.
Why Luton away, yeah?
Wait, why are you going to Luton away? Did you just learn your lesson, bro?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing away until February.
I'm going to every game this season, man. Fuck that, man. I'm going everywhere.
But dude, don't learn his lesson, bro.
Money away.
But to learn his lesson, bro.
If you man doing City away, let me know.
Yeah, City away, I'll come. I know we're gonna lose anyway, but whatever. We'll make a good night
boys,
of it.
and tomorrow I'll find out if I'm employee of the month tomorrow.
Yeah, let us know.
Passing the piss test. Let's go.
Probably the piss test was the final nail in the coffin. They're like, you know what? We gotta give it to him now.
But you know what? No, basically I came across another main water, bruv, and like I've been given another green card for it. So
listen, if Maguire can be player of the month, you can be employee of the month.
Exactly.
Yeah, straight up. Come on. I've never done that as well. I've never been employee of the month, or I've never been fucking.
Another participation award scheme over here.
You know, at school when they give you a gold star and they give you a little star of the week.
Mickey Joy said, Matt, spoiler alert, you're not.
Hey, Matt, you know what? Last night, we nearly went to strip club, you know. Oh, my God, man.
Did ya?
Almost.
You're a fucking menace.
Almost.
You nearly went to the club in Manchester now? Oh, thank God you didn't.
The strippers got teeth in Manchester?
No, it's just you already bumped another 600 in Newcastle. Like, you'll probably do double that coming off this game.
They just always have a tinny on it, like little can of Stella. Manchester Bads.
Keep crying and screaming. Who's that? What's this guy's name?
Is it what?
I blame my bridges for this, man.
Yo, Scott, you heard that, bro?
You weren't here yesterday. You're a loser.
Hear
You're
what?
looking for my attention.
Top tier driver, bro. Hold that.
So you
bro.
can say, finally, Daddy's spending time with you. Look, I only wanted your mommy.
Staffy, if you come to England, I saw you in the United ticket. You could sit in the home.
Bro, I was supposed to be there, bro. Those fuckers, they did me in the airport, bro.
Bro, you didn't miss nothing, bro. Don't worry.
Nah, I did, bro. I'm a United fan, bro. I'm a United fan.
Shit.
What the fuck are you
You're
doing?
supposed to be where? At the Chelsea game?
Yeah, bro. I had to go back. I was in Newark. I was in Newark Airport. I had to go back home.
Why did you support Man United?
Why?
They wouldn't let me board the fucking plane. I couldn't check in.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't have let you board the plane as well, being United fan. I'd have fucking left you where you're at.
Iceland Air. Never traveled Iceland Air. You heard it here first.
Iceland Air before.
Yeah, me too. But this was my second time, and they fucked me over, bro.
Hey, I love the airport too. You been to the airport?
Newark. Oh, Iceland Airport. Yeah. The airport is amazing there.
The airport's amazing. I was in there like, holy shit.
I was taking a connect flight from what's it called? From Newark to Iceland and then to Manchester.
Okay,
and then,
I went from Iceland, from Philadelphia to Iceland, and from Iceland to Heathrow.
Where I'm from,
yeah.
You know how much that ticket cost me? $200 and something.
Yeah, how many years ago was that?
This was no, but it wasn't even at the time. The prices were still high. It's just that I caught it on this app. Like you gotta, yeah, it's like the way you gotta catch it, and I caught it.
Yeah, it had something similar. It was like $500. It wasn't much.
You could have like fly to somewhere like maybe Birmingham and then get a train to Manchester.
Well, that costs more money though. You're better off just landing straight.
Going direct to England is what's expensive. It doesn't matter where you land.
That's very expensive. Yeah. Going direct to England.
The idea is to land somewhere else and then take a connect flight. But yeah, basically these fuckers, they fucked me over and I had to go back.
So stuff we both got fucked over yesterday, bro. Pause, bro.
Yeah, you got fucked over for like what 30 minutes of the game. I don't think it's the same.
FYI, Zia, I told you this about giving you the tickets to like remember Dortmund away?
Suck a dick, brother. I'm sorry, bro. They can suck a dick, man.
Hey, bro, that's a ram. That's a ram, bro.
Dortmund away. Remember Dortmund away when we got separated? Like, I was trying to give you guys tickets.
Shit stadium separates the away fans. You shithole.
What's going on with your mic every time you go to speak?
Every time he cusses out, it starts breaking up. That's Allah telling you it's haram.
It's haram, bro. It's haram.
Yeah, that's why your mic is doing that. Halal mic.
Mike is haram, yo. Your mic.
Yeah, when I saw Zia then in that little video where Said was going up to Lewis, bro, that shit was
I was about to Akio Said, bro. Fuck
yo, when Said walked up on them, I said,
you can't sell
I still haven't watched it. And I wasn't even there. I said, I don't even.
It wasn't as deep as it looked.
No, not bad. I just didn't want to hear the bench at the time. Like this was right after the game. I was like, fuck this.
Kaz run up on us as soon as
Don't mess with Said people. Like he'll
I'm taller than Said. You think Said is tall? Wait until you see me.
If you're taller than me, man, I'm out of here, man. No way.
No, I said I'm taller from Said. I'm taller than Said, not you.
No, I wasn't even angry. I was just, I was angry. Not at Said. I was just finished by that point.
Bro, I was watching your fan cam last night. I was like, yo, let me chill, get some hookah and see what's going on here. Let me watch these fan cams. First one that popped up on my YouTube, Lewis. I was like, I gotta watch this one. He ends the video and then he comes back. He was like, wait, you thought the video was over? I just heard the press conference.
I ended it. Then I saw POCh's press conference quotes where he said the players gave everyone's like, nah, let me come back. Yeah.
He
I went
back,
back and was like, let me do another 2-3 minutes. Fuck this. Literally
I
come
thought
back
to
to
shut the video. Yeah. I thought to shut the video, and then he just comes back. He was like, "Oh, you thought the video was over?" No, I just heard the press conference.
What did the press conference?
Oh, it's actually worse than POCh, bro.
Basically, the guys did what they could or whatever.
He wasn't disappointed with the performance because the players gave everything.
Mm.
You prick. And then he said, "Oh, we were down to 10 men for 60 minutes, even though we sat back the entire time."
What do you
Give a fucking week. But that's the.
What does he mean? You guys were down to 10 men?
Because the game before,
because of that, our fitness was impacted in the United game. Basically, it's an
Bro, you had a
excuse.
week off.
He also then said,
2 days ago.
yeah, he also then said as well that like the project is different or something from when he came in because the injuries, blame the injuries again. And the injuries that he's causing because they ain't getting injured in fucking games, they're getting injured in training all the goddamn time.
Thing happened to our team.
In games, they get injured in his bullshit practice that we're not doing.
And also, Jimmy, I didn't realize.
Monopoly?
So you know, Jez, obviously the Tottenham fan that like is on Flawless's channel. He was telling us the other day it was the same at Tottenham. Like Dele Alli there's a quote that Dele Alli made where he said he's finished like physically at 23 because of the fucking training.
Bro, that's the same thing at United, bro. We have the same
I
issue.
told you, I
because of
said
excessive
something
training.
ain't right. I brought it up yesterday. I said something.
Yo, is it bad now, bro?
All the fucking players get hurt, and then no, not yesterday.
No,
Whenever
you're
they
still
announced
talking.
Chuku was hurt, I said, yo, he didn't even play. That means he got hurt in practice. We talking about practice.
So what? He got hurt in practice.
Bro, Madueke doesn't play.
He gets hurt in practice.
So what?
Man,
So
free
what,
Madueke.
You know, so what? Ziad, you fucking apologist.
Yo, Bowley pays me, bro.
Wait, is Ziad still patching?
Ziad is fucking tied. Ziad is
But listen, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen,
He's
He's got a
poaching his ass. That's what he is.
Hey, yo.
He's got a couple more games, man. He's only got a couple more games.
Yeah,
You know what it is, yeah. I don't like people who blindly back a manager. I'm gonna be very honest with you. There's nothing that I saw about this Chelsea yesterday. First of all, first of all, don't ever sit here on the stream. Hold on. Don't ever sit on the stream. Don't ever sit on the stream.
I do have confessions to make as well.
Bro, the guy's been here for 3 months. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we got it worse.
It
got worse.
It needs time.
Bro, you don't need more than 3 months to know that you shouldn't play certain players in positions, okay?
Exactly.
I look at your back line yesterday, bro. You had Cucurella on the right and you had Colwell on the left. That's zero ball progression from your fullbacks. How are you supposed to go up the pitch when your left back? Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't think Cucurella being left back yesterday makes you win, but at least you have one fullback in their natural position. Colwell wasn't in that position, and Cucurella wasn't. So for you to accommodate to the fact that you don't have a right back, you also sacrifice the left back. How about you put Cucurella left back, put Colwell in center back, and put Disasi on the right? Even though Disasi on the right is not the best thing, but at least you have one fullback in his natural position, which is Cucurella. And at least Disasi is playing on his dominant foot, which is his right foot.
He played right back last game and didn't do anything really wrong, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It makes no fucking sense what this guy's doing. I don't understand. And listen, in the beginning, I kept saying that Chelsea fans have to be patient with POCh. But when you're making these mistakes, don't forget, this guy's playing one game a week. One game a week is an advantage, bro. You know how much time on the training pitch you got when you're playing only one competition. You're playing just the league. Look at what's his name, Ange. You can see that Ange has been what's it called, doing like something with this team, bro. They all understand at the end of the day when you watch Spurs, they all understand what the manager wants.
This is a brilliant analogy. People who say, who are we going to get? POCh goes, piss me off. If a girl cheats on you, are you going to stay with her because you don't think anyone else is out there?
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Bro,
I said it before. Hansi Flick is literally without a club right now. He literally doesn't have a club. He's free. You tell me Hansi Flick ain't doing better than this.
Bro, anyone who says don't get rid of the manager because who else is coming in, that's the same thing that was going on in United. And I said, because we sacked so many managers and they don't know who comes in, they're like, we better off keep Eric Ten Hag. I'm like, bro, if you went out on several dates, you dated like 3 different girls or whatever in the past couple years, and all your relationships failed, does it mean you sit home for the rest of your life and you don't date again? Or do you go out and you try to find the right person?
You go watch Chelsea games instead for the rest of your life. That's what happens.
That's something else, though. That's something else. Something doesn't work out, you go ahead and do it again, bro. It's just that simple. You go ahead and you do it again until you find the right manager. You don't just sit there for the rest of your life saying, you know what? You know, there's no good managers out there. The couple managers before him failed. You know, let's just stick with him for the rest of our lives. Let's not try something new. Let's not try to get it right. It just makes no sense to me. If he keeps doing what he's doing.
Football
Twitter was around when
I am NJ, Nicholas Jackson.
By the way, that guy is horrendous, bro. I'm sorry.
Nicholas Wet, man. It's not Nicholas Jackson, bro. It's Nicholas Wet.
That chance Sterling gave him, I don't understand how he doesn't finish that. How you still taking a touch?
Mate,
when the goalkeeper's coming up his line.
That's confidence. It's confidence. You can.
Nah, I think it's experience.
No, when you don't have confidence that you're gonna make a shot, you take an extra touch. That's what ball players do.
That's bullshit.
What are y'all telling you? That's what they do. He's not a confident striker. He's not a strike. He's not a confident striker. He never shoots the ball first time.
Why is he on 320k a week if he can't finish in front of the goal?
He's not on 320k a week. Jackson's not on 320k a week.
320k a week.
What are you talking about?
I think no, it's not. It's not on 300 though. No.
320. I think.
No. Jackson's not that. That's not that. No.
Jackson only cost us $30 million.
We're talking about Jackson.
He's on 150.
Oh, you're talking about Jack? Yeah, but it's fucking
Sterling.
Sterling.
He's on 150. Are y'all kidding me?
No. Jackson's on 90. I swear, like 90.
Yeah, Jackson ain't on no fucking 150.
I was talking about.
He's talking about
No, it's actually 65. I saw it. 65.
Yeah, I'm like, are y'all tripping? We paid 30 fucking million.
No, I think Modric's 95. I think Modric's on 95k a week.
Yeah. Mudryk is. He's on like 90 something. That's for sure.
But that's what I mean. All these like expensive players, they're not on mad wages. Do you know what I mean? Like, well,
if y'all like Nico Jackson ain't shit, well,
bro, like, come on, we know the attack was shit.
That's what the fuck he is.
We knew the attack was shit. Why is the midfield and the defense looking like shit? That's my problem.
That's what they don't get. With POCh, the attack has been shit. POCh has made the defense shit.
Yeah.
If he improved the attack and the defense fell off, we go, okay.
The way we played yesterday, I don't think we beat any team, even in the Premier League or in the Championship, with a performance like that. We were so bad.
Yeah, we were
so bad.
That was awful, man. That was awful.
That was literally probably one of the worst Chelsea performances I've ever seen.
Everton battered United and United won 3-0. Now we go up to Everton next.
Oh, not with the way this again. Oh my God.
There was some passes yesterday. These fucking players finished.
You driving up to Everton? Oh yeah, I forgot he's working.
What do you want, Zia?
Those fucking crosses.
Yeah, but again, experienced finisher would change things for us, but I also think it just papers over the cracks a little bit.
Bro, you take stuff. You take.
But that's what yesterday does for Man United. If I was a Man United fan, I'd be pissed. Because that shit just papered over.
They should have beat us like fucking 10-0.
Not even about how they should have beat us. It's just that you beat a shit team. So now you're gonna have some people like, okay, we can give them what I was looking at, I was behind the Ten Hag out shit. Like when you a manager and you have a style of play and you're losing, not playing your style of play, it's time for you to go. That means you don't even have faith in yourself anymore. That's the sign that it's time for you to go. You stop believing in yourself. Yeah, that's why when they was like Ten Hag out, I was like, yeah, I understand it now. Even though he had a good season, when I heard him say, I'm not Ajax. I'm not playing Ajax football. I'm playing Man U football. I'm like, motherfucker, they brought you in to play your football. What are you talking about? Like, that would have been my son. Like, yeah, you gotta go because you.
Bro, he pussied out, bro. He pussied out.
Yeah, exactly.
And yo, and then people said I jumped the gun on POCh, right, Staffy? When I watched our preseason, I was in love with what I saw. Game 1, we went back 3. I said, "Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out. Yo, you too early. You jumping the gun." No, bro. I'm 43 years old. In life, there's something that I know. When a motherfucker cower from their own shit that early, he's not a leader, bro. Nobody like that to ever
Exactly,
lead
Jimmy.
nowhere.
If I hired you because I saw the quality of your work, let's say you're a chef, and I'm like, yo, I like what Jimmy cooked. I'm gonna hire him at an event because I saw the way he chefed at this restaurant, or whatever. And then you come to the event and you're like, okay, what do you want me to cook? I'm like, bro, I hired you because of your work. You do the job that you're good at. Don't tell me to tell you what to do.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what he did, bro.
Or it's like you hired me for my, and I bring you the samples out. You like, "Jimmy, what you got?" I got the jerk chicken. Here you go. "Oh shit, this is good. Yeah, I want the jerk chicken." I show up, I got curry chicken. You like, "Wait, I ordered the jerk."
Yeah.
You like, "I know, but I was worried. I was worried that I wasn't gonna make the jerk well, so I brought you the curry instead."
Hell no.
That's
I'm
what
not
the fuck
eating
we
curry.
did. That's what we did. That's what we did. And then he's pigeonholing these fucking players in the wrong positions. Levi Caldwell left wing. Like, should we keep going? Not Caldwell, Chilwell at left wing, Caldwell at left back. Why we got all these players with the name Well? Oh my gosh, can we get rid of the Wells? I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm not a Levi Caldwell fan. The way he fell yesterday, bitch made.
Bro, when what's his name got it in?
Wait. Not even that. Do you see the complaints afterwards where he said VAR is just against him?
He is bitch made, bro. He is bitch made. He fell like a bitch. And then laid there like,
This was it. VAR is something against me right now. I don't know what I've done to them. Against Brighton, they tried to give a pen, and then when I got pulled by McTominay, they didn't give anything. If I had pulled him like that, they would have given a penalty. It is what it is.
Bro,
I won't blame you for VAR. Like, just be stronger on the ball, bro.
No, like, bro, and this is.
Yeah, my bad.
I like Cole, but like this mentality ain't it, and it's like what pisses me off is like this mentality ain't it. But then what pisses me off even more is you can see that he's not there mentally, like the level he needs to be, and you give him the fucking captain's armband.
I was about to say that. Look at the picture, bro. He has the captain's armband on. Like, bro, he's basically saying,
But is that really a captain's? You know what?
Staffy.
Basically, bro, if
what
I'm the
we've seen
captain,
from this manager has decided that when it comes to leadership on and off the pitch, he's decided that the hierarchy is Reece. Cool, that kind of makes sense. Chilwell, right? Okay. Gallagher and Colwell. That's the hierarchy.
Which makes no sense.
He got this armband and game flag. I'm sorry.
It just makes no sense, bro. It really doesn't. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to remember that season that Rice took the captaincy off what's his name, Mark Noble, because he was the next one up. That's technically what you're trying to do, but your squad is just not there yet, bro. Like, I don't think you should be giving young players the armband now when you got players like Thiago Silva and Sterling and them on the pitch.
I said
whether they're playing good or bad at the moment.
We've legit just bought someone like in the summer who was captain of the team he just came from in Disassi. He was literally captain of Monaco, and we decided instead of giving it to him, like because even Silva, right? You can say, okay, he's not going to be here long term, so we're not going to give him the armband. You've got Disassi there, who is literally captain of the team he come from. He can't get the armband because he's not English. That's why he's picking these guys, is because they're English.
I don't think you do want to captain someone who just came in though. Like if he just came in from a different team and he's still pretty young. How old is Disassi? How old is Disassi?
That happened with Ødegaard. Ødegaard earned the captain's armband after being there like a few months.
25.
TPB. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I thought the LG.
Yeah, I think there's some initiative against homophobia going on this month. There's always this time.
I thought they did another month.
Yeah, there's like 2 different months in the season.
Another month.
There's 2 different months to racism as well, I think.
I ain't never seen a nigga band. They got a nigga band. They got a fist. They got a black.
Nah, they just make him do the knee, and then all year I'm
I want a band with me on that shit like this. That's what the Captain Orange band should be me like.
Chloe's saying they're celebrating 10 years or something.
He said
the Rainbow Laces campaign. That's it.
There's only one
the Muslim player with me to wear that, right? Is he at? Don't the Muslim players turn the band down when it's that month? They don't wear that shit.
Yeah, I know. There was a couple players like elsewhere. I think.
Idrissa Gueye when he was in
I was
PSG.
just waiting for. I was trying to get Ziad to say it's
You know,
haram, but
you know what though? If someone
I
don't want
don't-
to fucking, if someone don't want to fucking wear it, why does it fucking matter so much? Don't let them fucking fucking don't let them. Like fuck me.
You get
Like,
cussed if you don't want to wear it. If you say you don't want to wear it, they curse you the fuck out.
but if it's against your religion, mate, it's fucking against your religion.
They
do you know?
cut, well, shit. In America, if you say you don't want to wear it, they cuss you the fuck out.
You know what
They
it is?
cuss
I
you
have
the fuck
nothing
out.
wrong with it. I don't care if anyone's gay or
Yeah, I
what.
mean, if you want to wear it, But if somebody say they don't want to wear it, I understand it too. Like it's like if somebody say they don't want to wear a Black Lives Matter shirt. Okay, I understand it. I wouldn't want to be a white guy walking around with a shirt that say Black Lives fucking matter on it. That's uncomfortable. That's cringy to me. That's cringy as fuck.
I act on people how they are. If someone's there proper like flamboyant, like oh hello, like proper in my face, I don't like that in general. Like that's nothing to do because if they put something up themselves. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking
Lewis, apologise for that, man.
It's to do with the personality.
Why
with it,
But they should give Sterling the ban for that. The way he run, he be like.
You know they got that animation in EFC. If you make your pro clubs
Yeah, I've seen
player,
that.
you can run
Yeah, I've
like
seen
that.
that.
You can like the Sterling.
You can run like Sterling?
I
Yeah,
swear
you
to
can.
God, yeah, there's an animation
That's
to have
fucking
that.
classic. That's
Yeah.
classic. I like that. That's wicked.
You can also
I think
pass like
must have
Sterling on
seen
there
that
as
and
well.
been like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Yo, Surfer, you're ass in pro clubs, by the way. I watch you guys last night. That shit
Yeah,
was
after you
nice.
said that, I
you
crossed
suck.
in for an assist. You can hold that, yeah? That's what you can do, yeah.
Oh, you're a stat merchant now.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, Jay
Okay.
got him there. He got him there. He's a
In pro
stat
clubs, you're
merchant.
damn right, yeah. I'm not 100 yet, so you're damn right. I'm a stat merchant in pro clubs. I need to get up to 100. Once I'm 100, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Man needs to get to 100, not even 90. He wants to make it to 100. That is crazy.
But hold on, Staffy. Do y'all know what analytics would say about Zidane today?
Oh, he would be ass, bro.
He would
He'd
be ass.
Yep.
He would be ass. Zidane, bro. Zidane would be ass.
It makes me laugh because they big up Modric.
Ronaldinho would be probably considered ass too.
Bro, if you go by stats, Ronaldinho was ass. R9 was ass. Zidane was ass. Javi, I think Javi never
Javi,
cracked over.
oh gosh, Iniesta.
Javi
Oh,
didn't crack over 100 assists, I think, in his career.
Oh no, Staffy. I looked this up the other day as well because we were having a debate on another show about Enzo. You know, Xavi Alonso hasn't cracked 100 assists.
See, I just said that. Yeah.
And he's also Xavi Alonso. I think Xavi Alonso has never, in his whole career playing for Liverpool, Bayern, and Real Madrid, never hit double-figure assists in a season ever.
And that's what stats would tell you he's trash. That's why I tell you we got to get these.
Bro,
nerds.
that's why as much as I have slander for Enzo,
he had was about 8.
Bro, that's why as much as I have
We're talking
slander
about
for Enzo at
world-class
times.
fucking players, bro.
Exactly,
World-class players.
Jimmy, this is why when
World-class
Miguel runs
players.
around saying that Enzo's not doing his job, he never gets goals or assists when the team needs him. I'm like, bro, he's a ball controller.
And then, but if you look at his
it's not his
passing
job to
stats
do so.
outside of assists, they're all #1. But
Exactly,
guess
bro.
in passing stats.
But that's what you know. What, Jimmy?
Everything.
Like you said it earlier, bro. You know what happened back in the day? We watched football games, and that's it. We didn't sit there and wait for the highlights and wait for the stats. Nowadays, some people miss the game, and they're like, you know what? Let me watch the highlights. You don't see a single highlight of a certain player because there's no shots on goal. You're like, oh shit, he didn't do nothing. And the
But
guy
not
that
only
had the shot or goal,
You know what motherfuckers do? People watch stats. They have stats up while they actually next to the screen with the game on.
yeah.
The stats
So
are currently moving. Like, why is that important? Oh, I look at our current XG. We should have scored by now. Like, you're watching the game. Did the game
you know what Todd Bowley done? Todd Bowley watched that fucking Moneyball, didn't he? The fucking Brad Pitt, and he just thought, yeah, let me play.
Todd Bowley ain't the starter. That shit ain't start with Todd Bowley. Analytics came into football a long time ago.
And the thing is that analytics and stats are meant to be used in conjunction with like what you see and like
With
to
what
highlight
you
certain
see.
things.
Yes.
They're meant to like, for example, like you said, like the passing is meant to be used for midfielders. Like, bro, I don't want you like it's like me trying to use passing stats for a fucking striker. I don't care.
I don't
give a fuck.
Yeah,
like it's the same with like I don't care about goals for a defender. Like if they score, cool, but I ain't using that as to like tell me how they defend, bro. Let me look at their tackles. Let me look at their clearances, blocks, etc. Like I don't give a fuck.
listen,
if they score.
stats are there to support you make a case. I have a case, so let me see if the back stat it. But I don't. But you don't build
Yo, Jimmy, no, Jimmy, I heard you, bro. That's haram, man. I heard you, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's haram, bro. That's astaghfirullah, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, my G. My G.
Zed, what were you asking me earlier? Because I gotta go.
Yeah, would you take Jackson or Hoyland?
Damn.
Two cheeks are the same ass.
That
No,
was
we're back to this bullshit again. We're back to this bullshit again. You're quick, man. I need to go as well, man.
Nah.
Quick.
Listen, don't ever disrespect Hoyland like that. If Hoyland gets the right service, he'd be banging these goals, bro.
Oh, they all crucified me for taking Hoyland. They all crucified me.
Hang on,
No,
didn't he
he's
get
not
the right
ass, bro.
service? Hang on, didn't he get
He's
the
the
right service?
reason, Hoyland. Let me tell you something.
Didn't
His
he get the
runs
right
is the
service
reason.
yesterday?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, his
He
runs.
approached you.
Tell us about his runs. Like
No, I was gonna say his runs is the reason McTominay's been eating, bro. Because every time he drags a defender or two with him, McTominay's.
So he's Werner. So what you're telling us is he's Werner.
Yeah, that's what he's telling us.
Is he? You know what it is? I think he needs to find a way to improve his game. Because here's the thing: he's not really dominant in the air, and so far we've been relying so much on aerial service. When you look at McTominay, when you look at McTominay's goals, they're all in the air. The thing is, his runs are very good in the box. His movement in the box is good. He actually does make that space for McTominay, who's been playing very high up the pitch. He's like a shadow striker. That's what I'm saying. He's indirectly helping. He's indirectly helping McTominay score the goals.
I know what you mean.
What sucks for him though is none of these shit. You know, someone said it perfectly yesterday, Jimmy. You know, they were like, you know, when Curry has like 3 defenders on him, so he leaves some guy open and then he gets a free shot. That's basically what's going on with Hoyland right now. And they don't play the ball to his feet. If you look at him, bro, if you watch United next time, there's gonna be a couple crosses that are gonna go over him.
My bad. Jackson dribbled 2 dudes and held off his guy. When he turned around and looked, it was literally nobody there. I said, yo, if that was me, I would have put that shit into Rosette. I swear to God, I turned around
Check it out.
and booted that shit into Rosette and then turned around and looked at my fucking teammates. Like, where the fuck are y'all at? Like, I'm out here missing all the fucking goals. So I'm out here breaking my neck and I turn around. Where's the help? No help. I hate there's no cohesion with this team. None. I fucking hate it, man. I hate this.
You man,
maybe you misidentified him, Staffy. That's all.
Who misidentified who? You man need to hope that Ten Hag keeps Rashford on the bench because you look so much better without.
Bro, you know what it is, bro. This Anthony guy, on a real though, ever since he had his domestic violence case or whatever, and he came back, the guy has been so fucking humbled. You know when you fuck up in your life, you know you get arrested or something. I never got arrested, but like something happens and you just come back and you're like, you know what? I just want to be good. I'm gonna stay humble. I'm not gonna fuck around again. This guy, all he does, bro, is put his head down and just focuses on the game. When McTominay missed that chance yesterday, he was the first one to run up to him and tell him, get up. You'll get the next one. When what's his name? Garnacho shushed the fans against Galatasaray. He went to the fans and apologized. Bro, the guy's been fucking changed since that domestic case, bro. And listen, if this is the thing that turns around his career and he just focuses on training and playing football now, then so be it. Because he hasn't had the GA, but I'm not gonna lie to you. The last 2 games, this one and the Galatasaray game, or was it the Everton game? I forgot. One of those 2 games. I think it was the Galatasaray game. He's been absolutely amazing. You know, his finishing is still shit. He needs to, I don't know what the fuck he's doing in training. He needs to put the ball down and just have some shooting drills. But other than that, he's been absolutely amazing. You know, and you can tell his work rate at least did something yesterday. Because I told you something, Rashford wasn't pressing the way Anthony did yesterday, and he was not tracking back the way Anthony did yesterday. To execute that trust perfectly yesterday, you need to have a fully committed team, and Rashford wouldn't have been it 100%.
I saw someone tweet as well. I saw someone as well tweet. Can you imagine if Rashford tried that cross that Garnacho did for I think the second goal? Like, bro, he was the first man, or putting that into Rosette.
Bro, our players don't know how to fucking cross, bro. The minute we got one good cross, we got 2 good crosses yesterday. One of them, Davinson Sanchez saved that double save against McTominay, and the second one McTominay scored from. The whole fucking game. Remember that one that the low crossed to Garnacho, and it was a fucking bullet, bro. It looked like a shot. And Garnacho,
Dalot just twilight.
Bro, that shit looked like a rocket launcher, bro. I'm like, yo, what's that, bro? That's supposed to be a cross. You know when he accidentally hit the cross button all the way down in FIFA? That's what he did. He didn't move his thumb off the finger, bro. I'm like, what's going of the button, bro? I was like, what's going on there, bro? That's a bullet. That's not a cross. And it's been like that the whole game. Bruno was shit at crossing. Our corners weren't beating the first man. I'm like, yo, what's good with yo? That amount of short corners that we took yesterday just to like not even get it over the first man was insane, bro.
we did the same thing. We literally had a game a few days ago where we scored off 2 corners from crossing it into the box. So what do we do this time? We play it short. And the thing is, I can understand playing it short if like you're trying to find an opening. We played it short to play it back out wide for Cole Palmer to just whip a cross in and not be the first man again. So just cross the ball in to begin with. So just cross the ball in to begin with. You've achieved the same, just you've wasted fucking time with playing it out for no reason.
Bro, we had the same one yesterday, and then we passed it. We went wide to someone right in front of the box, on top of the box. I was like, what was the point of doing that? Because now everyone is inside the box, so even if you tries to shoot, it's gonna hit a body. So what's the point of that? And I think it was Bruno. Bruno hit it and it went wide. I was like, that was such a wasted corner. I can't believe we just did that. Like, what's wrong with just whipping a cross in, bro? Stick to the basics, bro. It's not like we're saucing out there. We're not balling to the point we got bored and we're like, you know what? Let's take new corner routines because we're bored of scoring the traditional way. No, bro. Just whip the fucking cross in, bro, and learn how to cross. We need to learn how to cross and how to shoot because in that final third, I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're moving like surfer in pro clubs, bro. I was watching that, no fucking end product whatsoever.
I'm a left wing back, you knob.
Yeah, in a 4-2-2-2, something like that. The wing back is technically the winger. You're the only one who goes up the pitch. Get a decent cross.
An assist, you douchebag.
1 assist in like how many games? You stat merchant.
That was the first game you watched.
And it was the last one because you were absolutely abysmal. I had to leave.
So I got 100% then. I got 1 in 1. There we go. So up yours.
I mean, that is a very good point. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, see?
Fair enough. He got me there. Fair enough.
To quote Savić, that maths is mathing. All right? You know what I mean? It's all good.
You know, boy math, girl math, that's surfer math. 1 cross, 1 assist. That's it. 100% ratio.
1 goal, 1 vision. That's what that is.
Fair enough. But listen, boys, I gotta go anyways. Big up guys for having me. Big up Lewin.
Big up to Blues Nation TV as well. Check out Staffy TV. I think I put the link in the title.
Yeah, sub to the channel, boys. Sub to the channel. Let's get to 2,200.
Yeah, ASAP people. ASAP.
Peace.
Right, big up to Blues Nation TV saying, remember when I said Cole moves like OG Maguire? I wouldn't necessarily say that. Maguire moves like a truck for the most part.
Not to be fair, I kind of understand what he's saying. If he means like Maguire at Leicester, like I've said this before, like if you want to have Colwell doing shit that they're doing at City, have him take the ball from the defense into the midfield. Stop having him fucking overlap. Like, bro, have him be the central centre back who takes the ball out
on the left side. Like,
have him be the guy in the centre who picks the ball up from the keeper and drives forward with it. Because we've already seen he can do that. Instead, you're having him overlap as a left back. Oh, this fucking manager.
Congrats on 40K.
Oh, well, we hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, we've actually hit 40K before Chelsea. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we hit 40K. Let's go. Up the Chelsea. Big up to everybody that's up. Big up to all the panelists as well, because you guys all contribute heavily and I always appreciate it. Let's go. We hit 40K. 1 positive today.
Pick up everyone except Ziad.
I literally took a quick nap.
Oh, that's awesome.
Had the day little quickie date with my wife and had the Subway sandwich and still here.
Yeah,
with your wife.
Yeah.
Big up to all the subscribers. Big up to everybody in the chat, all the regulars.
Kids not at home. You gotta take advantage of that shit.
Big up to everybody, man. Appreciate the love. Oh, 50K.
Back off, Chloe.
Road to 50 next.
Did we talk about how bad Sanchez is?
Big up to all you, man. Big up. Appreciate it.
I don't think we really talked about how bad that
he's a prick. I hate him.
He cannot play with the ball touches his feet. He does not.
We bought a ball playing centre back who's worse than the guy we just got.
Triple Clay, yes.
Just want to say, Chloe,
their own time. Fair play. Big up to everybody for loving the comments as well. At least there's some positivity in this absolute shit show of a club right now.
I tell you what, I still don't understand the game. I watched it twice. I watched it this morning.
Why did you subject yourself to that?
I actually watched the first half yesterday before I went to sleep. Then it woke me right up because I couldn't go back to sleep after still thinking about it. I woke
Why
up.
would you do that to yourself, man? I haven't
I
watched highlights.
seriously, I try to understand sometimes how people think. Like, there's like, I still don't understand it. And when people saying that, like, oh, he used the same thing as Potter did, like, to use the sentence, like, oh, boys did everything. I actually think boys did everything. I don't think any players actually give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no giving up. They tried. They just look
If they
so
try and they play like that,
know
that's
what to
scary, bro.
do.
That's scary, man.
No, they tried to the best of their ability, which is like concerning.
Yes, that's the whole problem. Like, it was how you say it. They weren't like giving up. They were playing. They were playing bad because of the tactics, because whatever. But they still like. That's why I think it's more and more manager. Because like last season, you can say that some people want to leave and they didn't put all the 100% in it. But this season they did. Like it's not like they don't. You know what I'm saying? You can see they're still trying to pass it. But the problem is there's the players should be in a position, they're not in that position. That means that it's confusing as hell for the players. And I think the confusion in players are actually what made this game is impossible to even play. Sometimes I remember like Casado was by himself in the middle and nowhere near to be found with Enzo, so he had to play out of position between him, Disasi, what's his name, Cucurella. Like there's the moments when those three are the players that try to get out of press. Let that sink in. Casado, Disasi, and Cucurella. Those three players try to play out of the back. How successful do you think that would have happened? None. I can tell you that. Exactly. And I hate this thing when player holds the ball, waves the hand for players to open up, and he passes to the player near him anyway, and the presser just runs at him, and he just never stops running. And he just goes and presses against the other one. And all of a sudden, Sancho had to boot the ball out. He boots out, can't reach even Jackson up top. Mudryk, I don't know what he's doing.
Like there wasn't any sort of tactics behind it. It was just make it up as you go along. Figure it out.
That's what I think. And I was like, that's when you actually need the manager. Like a halftime. When a halftime, I was like, there's not a chance we're gonna play like that. We still can lose, but there's no chance we cannot play like that. And he does madness.
I want to know what he said at halftime.
That's my point. But I literally, I would want to be a fly on the wall.
What he said was, "Hey, we've got a point. Sit back. We'll take it."
Bro, I highlighted.
Did you see us sit back?
I saw it slower, a lot slower.
I want to know what this guy says. I said
Not
this
until
ages ago, I want to know what this guy says. Like how many games this season have we come out worse in the second half than we did in the first half? Like this guy, his team talks are just them playing fucking like tic-tac-toe. 100%. I'm being completely honest. They're just fucking around on half time. There's no team talk. There's no nothing.
Yeah, wasn't Petrovic supposed to come in? Wasn't he training at half or something?
Yeah, like
and he never came in. And Sanchez was doing the same thing.
The amount of missed
the
passes
subs always
in
come
the
out
game.
early to warm up. They always do.
No, but Petrovic was warming up and doing a one-on-one like drill. Like he was actually like
Sanchez
warming up like he was ready to come on.
I think Sanchez was questionable
He was warming up on the side.
to get a knock or something during the game. So wait,
should have come off.
Well, and it's not like United was playing amazingly. We had so many chances to actually equalize, and it's not halfway chances. There are some serious chances. Sterling 1-on-1 with goal. Mudryk 1-on-1. What's his name? Jackson with a header 1-on-1. Then pass from Sterling. Then Sterling by himself again. We had plenty of chances to actually score. It's not like United was amazing. That's the shocking part. You know what I'm saying? There was plenty of chances for us to score.
Which is when
No
we got
way,
to
man.
just typical shit the bed. Some of the passes from Mudryk just not good enough. The Jackson finish, both chances should have been taken a lot better. Sterling just seemed ineffective. And neither of them seemed to help out defensively, which just put the fullbacks in even more trouble in transition. It was just a car crash.
Mudryk helped defensively. That was the only thing he was good at. Was defensive.
There was some movement. Look, they all shit. There's different pile of shit. There's a liquid shit. There's a solid shit. There's always something with this team. But this is why I actually stay off the Twitter for these days, because I see big Chelsea accounts posting individual mispassing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we post the shorts like Mudryk what did last, almost did Timo Werner shit, pass it to himself. Yeah. Then
everything's a mess.
Yeah. Then Jackson's little videos. Then Sterling. Then Palmer's. All of a sudden, people coming like, "Oh, you said Palmer was great."
I saw someone dropping a James spell comp, and then someone
Yeah.
a James one. Enzo and
Yeah.
Mudryk tomorrow. I'm on to them. What's that?
You see what I'm
Don't
saying?
mind.
Like, there's literally, if you think that anybody deserves the credit or blame for yesterday's game, they all do, or nobody. Either you blame all of them and create all the videos, or don't create at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially from Chelsea fans. I can understand Igal doing his shit on TikTok because he's supposed to be like a grown-ass man with providing a job and everything. But he's doing the TikToks with his big bubble-ass head chasing the police on TikToks and shit. You can do that. But Chelsea fans to do it? Chelsea fans, you arguing out of watching the game, all of you, and saying that the whole game was shit. You're the ones that create the video just to prove you little freaking... All I can say is this is the people with the small dicks because you're not confident about your players. That's supposed to be you like it. So you're going to destroy the other ones. That's what you do. Every time you see a guy on the Ferrari, he's ugly as fuck, but he has a Ferrari, I can tell you, small penis mentality. That's what it is with the Chelsea fans that do that kind of shit. Freaking annoying.
I hear it, man.
And then going back to what you said, Alex, or if everyone's, it's like what Jimmy said earlier, if everyone's playing like shit, there's one common denominator there. If the whole team looks like shit, there's a common denominator under all of that.
This brother.
Exactly. Look, he has a friendship bracelet. Freaking fucking A, man. My kid has one of them.
Oh man, we're down bad, man. We need some.
Just need to get rid of that cunt, and then we'll be calm.
Yeah, but how long will that take, and how far down the table will we be?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely think, that Sheffield United game. If we get beat by Sheffield United, I think he'll be gone.
Oh, if we actually get dumped by Everton.
If it's Everton, do the Ancelotti, sack that brother in the tunnel. Don't even let him on the coach back. Be like, take the train like the away fans have to. Go back with them.
Miss Tori, I just smacked my Care Bear. I forgot I better get off the camera, man.
Fucking hell. Oh, it's been insane. Right, we're going to wrap up the stream here because I need to lie down. I might do a Tottenham watch along in an hour. I might do. Part of me just can't be bothered for football, but I might put it on, see what the game's saying. Big up to everybody just locked in. I'm gonna redirect to Saeed. Let me see. I don't know if I've set this redirect yet.
Oh, look, Mudryk didn't do the defensive runs. How about put actual left back over there? How about actually put the left back? I'm awake now.
Steve, I already put Saeed earlier. I'll redirect to Steve another time. I've got Steve another time. But yeah, big up everybody. We'll be back. And yeah, pray for me. Up the Chelsea.